Samuel Chibiem Dase, the Badwam TV, Badwam so na yada Apostle Dr. Nita Ekutegwa senin kranshansam de adu so no eye Badwam kase nsam no do so ne obetie wo mu bi ni yo company force won waye hwehwemu na wie e fa chairman wuntumi ne kane eye National Buffer Stock Company pania na odano eno ni nsam bi ene nkwanhye bi asi amma emmabunu bedunum wato ananam nsiedo na no pay yede bro Adom TV Badwam Kasia share live on Facebook /Adom TV Extra, Go TV at 119, DSTV at 280, Oko YouTube search Adom TV Tube, nekwadomonline.com and semine and sembebre ewoho. Media fear amankwa tamaklo. Afia di deviente said in 70 chemo ankasa etie. Economic and Organized Crime Office and Pennyforce one my shishimwe a far chairman wound to many Kane CEO Yano da National Buffer Stock Company Jumano Ano. Na a buying lawyer Penny Ora Dominic Anyini and I didn't send me to the watch rooms and Shimuna one my yeno and Crown Baba Tuja Amagana phone so ehubi.
Now a report on the docket for the oral cases including the mathematical sets, the All Africa Games and the drip scandals are being prepared by the National Investigation Bureau for my attention. I expect to receive that investigative report in a few weeks for work to begin on filing charges in court. The Economic and Organized Crime Office has completed investigations in respect of Wuntumi, Chairman Wuntumi, and the former National Buffer Stock Company CEO, Mr. Abdul Wahab Hanan, and their accomplices. The results of both investigations will be announced very soon.
As one more, Attorney General Sanso de Can who APM say, when him send Shimwa one ayano, Ghana this year Naya Krado, some no DPA frame.
In the SkyTrain trial, we have concluded the case management conference. It is important to add that, but for the change of solicitors and the multiple medical excuses of the second accused person, that is Prof. Ameya Ikumfi, and recently of the lawyer for the first accused person, we would have called 2 of the 6 witnesses by now. That notwithstanding, the trial in the SkyTrain case is expected to start before the beginning of the legal vacation.
Abain lawyer Penny Negusuya walk say na when walk de afa di entia enei kane sikakra bia Unibank Penny no da no Dr. Kwabnado for yakofari by enini peku nso ebi wonu masem no yetwemu ewo court no wachechire mu eno so nsem tudwa eni.
Attorney General Dominic Ayeni edi atudwa se womo edi omanfo ekojela eyade ya sotwen pa nanso no enyade a ede emfaso bia ebebre Ghana economy no wakasa fa nkrata bia babeto nenim ewo ne office efa Unibank case no no watch any nsemu say.
On the contrary, the record shows that the charges were contestable and there was a high likelihood that the defense could have raised sufficient doubt to procure an acquittal. And if that happened, as seen from the Beige Capital case, I would not have been able to recover even 1 cedi. Assets depreciate and may even disappear before a diligent prosecutor can lay hands on them. And I do understand when Ghanaians say we should, jail them. But if we focus on the recovery, it will be very illusionary for anyone to think that the Attorney General or the Republic can recover 100% in every case.
I ento so na beto just say enipa dunum ya womo eye mema akodianom ne ade ehye womo ho ene womo abwura bekwai district eye forestry commissioner womo lock ho so womo adwumayefo womo nye wadwuma se de wo so womo ye no na womo kasa mu no womo so womo ye national security fo na womo de instructions womo de ye adwuma womo abelock ho wi akire ahye wo ho womo atu tese ne ma womo aye wo ho no se wani enso ka kire.
Enipa womo ekita ye pump action etuebi emudunum ana womo ekobora ye bekwa district womo forestry commission na womo eto apono ewo edepa lock tutu anu na womo ama adwumafoi ekwan se womo enye womo adwuma na womo de tunyumafoi nim se womo ye adwuma ewo national security na yade a womo amomo sa tumi ni se womo etoto eye womo offices nim omanfoi epamo eye enyumafo ewo ho no ana womo ede padlocks etoto ano omanfo bi a womo commission ho no ede tudwa se womo hyase ehwehwom ede fa chi a womo be chiom ene kwan bi a womo ebe fa so agye eye kwan boni so manfo tu egudie eye galamse ibi womo fidie enam se womo ese eye oda river forest ai da hon sa commission yi womanfo ato ahye womo so pa enam na nsentem anamo a womo etu ede fa womanfo enam kwan boni so etu egudie eye galamse ibi ewo sa forest nim enipa bi ma womo national security a womo efre multimedia insenchoni Erasto Sasare Donko a mowo ni din ede atudwa se sa fo ya womo kodi sa ensemone no womo ni mo bebia
Yanto so na articulator track so iron rods ene ne wakosi kintampone tamale ekwan no nti ene wawani tuade ebekoso wo traffic pa ya achie no nye betesa ene achenkafo no mu bi ni akwantufo no mu bi ni amane boni dwamna wiafe akenten edi nkomoyi
anye menkwa na ha nyina aifeti nyina omo free tamale so eba ni Burkina ni Niger na adade ni nyina eba no aifeti nyina ewa diase no tu menim say omo nhwe na omo mboaye
say how dey amame dey bebre if say no ma so me na no ma say ai sanka bia nka ne kura mitimi yeden ana wo chan mitimi duro be tema manko mu yi no ma no say nam se kwan na asininti amama ka ha
Assembly member Obaba Tukuma enso editudwa enema aposifo wo hono eyede ahwese entempa wono mu beyi ehyen ye afiri kwan so se ne be ya akona ba di ebetumi akototen
ohwe kwan wo ya highway aka bia efa ha bepun de sere nya obi ma no mebo ye enyi kanu emaye nti wo hwe bankuni fa be bia ye ma kasi nye kwan entwam esemi kan ye sem bia kwan fofu ama bebi so mo di kan ofa ise ho so san kwesi eye obi fia kan na san kwesi wo amunye kwan entwam bim kabese commander say yakonya doma a wo siesie bebi senka ebenya grader amana pia bebi nu ama eyeden kwan de ma nkofo no atmanya kwan atwam
kwanhia ye mu odin esi enrama mmabunu dunum to na nanom nsiedo amannan supra no emu edin eyadwa so enkokọ kwantempon no esoa esewani so kachira sorry a ede Obogu Savior Church youth members na kwanhia to wo mu Adom kase etwasui
fiara no ani enkwara ne yeso mu ko nhyiamu nti omo kraye koy to omo kraye koy no ende ne seso omo ba nti yewon mu hwa ye hwa nti hu anse yese accident bi asi ani ye bo hwi ko dwa so hospital ho no koy no eno kro nipa na wo gidimu ho no ebi mam yinu bi mam yensa uba baako obu okra mpo a mienu no otime wezi mienu ni nyina aka ho ana ye ba nti nya se nipa ne gu ho no ne de omu nyina wo Obogu mission.
Enamwe ena emergency response team a wono efri dwaso MTTD ambulance service ena fe Ghana National Fire Service ekopi mo ho a wono mo eboa ahwese omonfo wono mo epre obetimi apayare sabia hodo wede wono mo akwakogu
asai kwani de yenu hwa enyi tanka no suniti na ase ani pa e wo for de nyina ade so far no atense ni pa ba ko kan yese ye hwese bia nyame ya adom a ibenya ne nkwa but mama kan
Bemo mfie duonu enum no wakotwa papa wonye mfie duosia nwotwe ne tie free so e wasante achimbreko wasante achim south mensino emu
anwachi ya wa bemo afitinanum ni otimi kasa twakure hu nyina hia enti anwachi wo kasa nti ye biase ye kasa ye tene ne se wa bie gate agura fie ha ne yaboa enti ye hu ya ne so se mekun ye nyina so ya mele mekunu kura wo ho wa pempem pro ne mpoma no ese wa be pia ba bia won so no de ya so ma ya oba ne mitifia mankwa na egufia mekunu awu boso me ansani na aka me papa ya ne tifie he
kwame anu kwa wono nso eye busuani ema opanyina ye di na wui enso de tudwa se
na me wodem na mi sister Beatrice na on di kan kasa efra me ma me wo fun so se o makadem o muntimi mpie na obi aba se o mbeku o mo papa no na ase o ne papa na strike wo anti yemla ti en free ye dem a ye ba ye no chese wo ku papa na wi a adi na ni a kire o ni fie ekwan ti en ba ne papa ne da moja ni a ne kon ne de chese
Kento aso na adehye wo di aba ekuro bi wodoma west mensi mu wobonomante mu hu adwuru won yie papa bra won ko hu se abonoma abofra kuma premature ni bi oba abosome nso ya koja no atu nwura bi so je wawu mpo anasa ato na nanom nsie do won hu dwuru won ne adom kase edi nkomoyi
ni me kwatere tin ko fa akura no wo ho nko ye no su wo ho Rosunge. Ane yango kache dore sinimbe.
Assembly member wo mpotemu ho Jo Kumi enso do to just say mprempre obepi mu e wo mpotemu ho a ensem yeti sei etesisi pa ono kora wadwene ho a enya de se wote ase
chese asem na fe ana sinti no enti na apemfo ne de ye bisa se bi ne nyem enti no ye gusu ya ma bi no sukra eni na mafiafi me encheki nhwe se mpanyfo no ba ne nyina ne yetu ho na mo enti ne wo mo nyem de ye gusu a yetu ho na mo pa ahwehwehwe wo mo a o mo afu no wo de atiko fo ma wuni akura bia won chen de me se ya hu se ebe wa na bibiti sa enti no ye gusu
Owie no Sunday adesre etu bibiara wo ensema betimi aboama hwehwemu aposifo eye akonkan no wonfamra emedom wo se ne beya maame anase eja wodi sa ensemoni wono mo betimi amamra no ene na di
intine no kra mabehu se akra no wa wuda ho to on pakro ayina akoto boda so na ze ye sa be yebusu a ye nya hu ni pakro nti ye twem police for na se mpanimfo a omo befi ye district capital ho abana ye gurugro mahu babia ade no if
Maminia no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na o menfansi ha se da ya odia emrani adaje a wode maye wada ro matwen ye wode bonkrata no ne Adom online stories no ho a ye de to so medi afia amankwa tamaklo Yada se yamma wakwa babiem emra Adom TV
over 24 hours men pay attention to them over 24 hours but men pay attention pempenso bia odu abraboma I refuse to be tisiusu and no say one ben wo ayim no so chire mu so odu sa stage na mema dey den command na say men the end be pop me ana
Yada say yamma kwa babiem Adom TV Badwam na o hye no my ne de no de obeya ebe ginger spirit Enti de also betumi aye betumi akanya wo spirit na ye kwabna ne abnada enti wo bi se ya mane nyonwanwa ye da se pa mra ne adaje a wo de amma ye radio for su 97.3 and 97.1 97.1 radio for su ye chachi amo ye mamwache e mamu akwaba ade achi bia wanya afe ade achi bia wanya afe de radio ase e ya kwanya kese pa wanto a wantua tu soria fa sedama no onye ohwe wana na sia onka hwe but efe wo nipa mpo ya de ma obi a sa wo hwe se nipa no be appreciate you de nyame ase no wa bebre unhunu nye ni nyina na hu enye sika na wanya nti na nyame nye bi ma wo nyama bebre nkwanhia bi oyi wafiu ti de awurade ase medi afia amankwa tamaklo mene o mahine kwabna santini gina ha Badwam ya hya ase 5:30 ne aba 5:40 45 na Apostle Dr. Nita Kutegwa aba ti 5:50 ne the news no abro ne awie news a ede de obonkrata no ene Adom online stories no to aso ede amontie mu ache wo atitu afi na wo afidie no to ha no yeda se be me na no pe me mo akwa aba
ko be joso
e bia boko
na I say de Devi Adom man you try and say sa ijira fa ku try na say
asa kasana
sa ne
kasana
yes is
I know.
It's so interesting that for the past 35 years our fight to make sure say ghost names e be free abaya ketua mama no kwa na ekoso aban bia so ba
o kan wasemu Sasa unhu asa ayaka na make asa ayakasa asa wanka na asa onye bi ye be kan ye gya no ho like BBC a ye ni na wo choda
so ye NDC ni ye NPP ni a mesire mo muntie o because say no bogu ye so ba mo ndina ade bi a mo ya mo di amanyo sem fiafia ho bia no ehun sem no be wi achi na bibi ye ho no maka se ampa enyemfom so ye NDC ni ana ntimi nyemfom so ye NPP ni de yemfom so ne se umma Ghana enna wakoma so ma no kredie any prepare your any adwuma wo na montu no hihye bia wo de bobra oman no bra. That's the danger. Because also omaya from 1992 bribiada what we do and they say ye Akwatia eye insamandin a ewo aban krata mu a ono agi aban akatua eni nyina so bi ese atwom aso na se ano brase ti 1992 ye nkwa akire 1992 ni akosa ntokwa we ya na de ya na enwanwa wo santokwa ye kun ni se ye kono kura na ite galamsi ye kono kura no afina santokwa no kura peja na peja kosa
me say kwa mi ntwa no we ya be bi ehye won se hye hokichi bi ene ya ken echene ma Wednesday ya ma eno ano no yanka na ese yanka nti waka da ho and we e de me ko eno a video bi a menes ba ko wo Ganos o send brai osofu bi minim so ko hia mpanifo bi na former vice eka ho now I say 1971 the question O level question bi e ba ye ne say omo and find a solution to expensive funeral dentia e kwan be na e be fa so a kama can you e kwan ye be fa so a e betumi aba from 1971 when you o say like Saturn no 20 years
over 50 years
it's like 47 years ene that's abro sokura ene sebi obi ewuo no ye de nesi akonya
ya ho krasa be ka ho
ni efidi no ye so ye abro sokura enti ebi ani 32 years 1992 abapem ne ya yese de bi ye go snaps still
ye go snaps
enti I just say abaya kasa
ye go snaps on bibi aya ye bia na de amanyosem ana afra nim sa screen unhu anim obi ko anim na ewusi amanyo sa I say ebo asi wo onom nti unhu achi ho nti e beka achiro se ebo ne be clear ampa okwa na emu ba ase mu hana ase mu dum ase ba sa ne ye eno na me kai mo amonti ase we say NDC fo ukoka NDC wase ma omugina pampi na o ma ise bo ukoka NDC wase ma eno mo opposition di no efevo mo ana ene wa be na ene wa wo to me mu no okasa chiro mo pampio no my barry. I don't know what happens if you sit on the seat of power on that glorious throne meaning the SU because bibia mo bro subra na mo opposition no when we refer to you that this is the situation amosa kom e sha se nkitin ebe wi eche na abe dia ya no se embo nipadua o ebokuro Yesuni e ban embo nipadua anakuo bi nko anka yaka se o mu na mo de we mo ni magu aso ati mo nko da bi ese kro ni nyina we are becoming a helpless, hopeless, reckless group of people ye namusa na ye de ene kro we ni de otimu no aforo kawafo abati ni we ni kai na oko na nka kro we oko forestry commission eko hoko kase how can you get that akukudru? And the kind of reporter made say, how do you get that akukudru? Ghana Juma. Yeah, and they be at the unfortunately, about also you suffer the brunt. Yeah, Jimo bit me for two National Sports Council. Echo Pam Ghana, Obiaman engaged, and we have applauded this. And the police says they've not seen it. Let me make a statement to make us contrary to the laws of this country. How do you treat this country like that? How?
Meanwhile, videos were
how do we treat this country like that?
Yes, Bekwai District Forestry Commission.
How?
Kofo addresses on your national security for. Yeah, who are money? Near friend, near yeah, and Kofo yeah, Juma ya koloke.
So we cannot trust politicians again anymore. It doesn't matter who you are. We can't. It's difficult to trust you now. Very difficult. On my also GDN between Shire Concheno. So GDN shall say Shire Conchen, a Shire Conchen, but one grana, a French that so I said breaker, we are one day we see that you're so like a crack.
Or the aqua.
I say,
so when you know, just all back as or Muntie, Mumbanyum, Yentio, like Muntie,
Mestre.
It just will be Jana Casa.
Yeah.
No, I am penny for you. The my animal. Mampany, I bet you 1 point to me, and not to me as a channel.
Bibia, no, where to cool for Baza. Yes, says here, come 10 years.
Bass, a farm,
Atitia, man, crowns are bad peso.
Now, who are you cried to a crack?
What peso? It has parents, no. PTA na so for you know be ayi nani but aka no konyan kwanhia wi a e ho ne be tro
e be te committee
bia na eka and no one na ka de bia
e be te committee.
Now what country are we building? A country where the road to success abaye trodi abaye ateni abaye ahomaso abaye lack of honesty and transparency. Sa kwan ne efo so edidi yie e Ghana. Are we not worried? Are we not?
Eso bia ye na adwuma.
Are we not worried?
Eso bia ye na adwuma.
I don't. It is when we come and you who papers this na obieka na obieka kan sem kama ni nyina nya adwuma.
Nya adwuma.
Enkrata mu sem kwa ne go sa. Na ka research
abo. About the minchwa no we sansem we ye gu hoi. Wo be sa akwa archives bu. Wo be hu the same headline. Na no ye kwa na ada ne ye nkwa ye nim. Me wa wo fie a wote wo no family. Ukọ wanim. Sa dan bi mpo na wo si a. What's the same woko wanim? Iti ada ne ye betena ban mu na ye de whole country asemonsa. Ye nyina ye ntimi nya no kwara difo. De obeyi nanim so odi no kwara because ana wo ma na aye. Wo na abeyo man ni yi. Kese ye num kasa kwara.
I can't believe this.
Kasa sa.
We are no more responsible citizens o. Obia
de ope.
We are no more responsible citizens. Obia ye de ope.
Ye hia so wo sika.
Come on.
Obefam.
Come on.
Shakura story be a year 25 years. Or 68 year kon.
Now baby asa impunity ni akokodo neba. Na se mo amoya.
We ba besi se akokodo na boso.
Na mo ye amanyosem. Mo na mo so ma ba na vigilante. Mo aso mu pia vigilantes ya na didi mo chibo mo ba na mo de ko. Police for so ye hwe han. En na be si ne apart for videos we are analyzing the video from Kojo they are analyzing video abeprim na pay arrest a problem for all of us.
I say
how are we saving this country?
Baby yeah investigation e manda na foforo abeto
eja to atomic gas filling station na
abeprim sabere
e hu hwe krata no kra ye hu
tesesa
eja to top market ni na e ko fa nkrama efu ama no ne ba so ni nyina
ba kom nyina beprim de
why yakasa
investigate
yakasa pena why won say wo NDC ntu ne yakasa tia wa dwene boni nti na wo fi say won yakasa tia no yakasa wo NPP there can't we think Ghana a bit and ne kra no wo ya centroni na wo kan kra na wo hwe wa beti say what is that?
It's true na kan centroni ko ye na dwuma de ye bro no
what is this?
Eden ye bro no o centroni no fom so be no waye sa asam no wa hu na wo kan so ye problem say ni pampa no kore wa hu no kore na wo kan e no wo bro no na no obi din kata ni mu bia kata na ni no odi bone sa.
We come every blessed day.
And the same thing. Naturally.
Every blessed. Ofa be bia seem to about.
Anka story no ye ne boss so sa ko se solution be ba. Then sometimes me blame me ankasa. Eba ya ne movie on e kwofoforo so because story is every day ye tefoforo. Every day na nya ne say obi akocho obi ti. E say no ne e be discuss. Na no community mu ne obi ti ho. Edana no mekum obi o. Ni e ja no a je say kwakum obi o. Mi wa ya te say o kan sa de no nti ya no mo be ne etu ye.
So.
You know. Agwa na nke ya fa no. Ni e de ne kọ ni akọhwe se bi adwen no problem aba ana obi na aye ni bibi e de na ekoso ye be tina wa aye jeans ahwe.
There's danger ahead. There's too much danger ahead.
Ekum no kwa free.
There's danger ahead. De bia meka o fa Lagos suaponum na hu mrantie ni nketesi a afibia onyame o madomo mo wie school. Na hwe man no say ye ready say you be absorb emukra be 30% into the system. You are asking yourself say 30 ni kra ye omu we are e hefa na 70 no. Baby ada hefa mkugu. It is 4 years 70 spill over. What spill over? We are creating a state of chaos and anarchy near the mind. Well, it's all about the work at them every mind. Sometimes I believe say what the headlines in Kraba watch it in your communities because
in some
one ye dia chere ho sa tro sa so food di tro review adwedi food di tro obi e di tro no man ye di tro na achichere aye fapem and the results na hwe biem e tro nko afuti na so na power Ghana. If you want to live right and think Ghana. Yeah, if you are influence here.
Yes,
headline back we are not kokobobi and kai be health wise, not politics wise.
Okay, and health wise, no. The hard dream pa no say Yes, poor network connectivity hampers healthcare Wakwa West communities. Tino bia telephone ne ade nko ye ne ti eha apomodin ensem but we are so say me apomodin pa ho nsem hia ya
na bezo de fa na hefe bim
radi hu ye mobo enne wasemi di ka ya ka kira modada say accident abeye public health concern na accident ya just ebi America say 6 months this year, like 6 months. Any pewu is more than COVID the entire country. Any pass sabi womu yede. A dear na pandemic more than accidents.
Yeah, but see, she has with a problem. I don't know this. You can't say
me say menka. You better discuss what asemidi can so. Problem can who can me who can no. Bia me hu ya say car no e bia you know door no another baby
we are behaving, you know, God will be able to say Christopher. Majority of Christians they only go to God when omo per visa, when omo power when omo we
ya na yakro no e re fiu kura ko ya de want to ya ho so
one other no ya yenko na mo fa go kai say
e continue agudie mo nsam Erica said wadi eba we are health tips no neuropathy e beto so esro nerves no ehun tichima bia wo problem ntie sankomo yi wo ha bia dog de number no beto no afre mo apomuden ho nsam ehia wonim said your system tia bibi nku because wonim say ade me ye me say tia wono wacho ho afri ba se wonim a wo digumu za BP no bebre na wo hiri mu firi moja na ateko a wonim say wutim wo hwe na moja wo be kona so BP ne kosoro me do fe enko check ne ehunu sa ne mani nyina sikosi ka ye kan nyina achi ezekura 50 Ghana kura 10 siri kwa nwa yete so twane se sie me kasai Erica sie du body ba *281# option no e 4 option 4 na kwohwehwe eno ya Adom TV ukọ hopa utwa wudi twa 10 e dey for 50 cedis no 10 bo ho anzo 1000 Ghana ona akro nti ye kwaba Eric etwaso
right abuja emo kwaba na so agudi mun samyere twaso se Badwam wo kansi samne toso de se fata sa wote na opensu de everyway kete we senyere dure bia ye Mota Guinness ne Franco Trading Enterprise na de sia kwankwan de samne ba Franco fon papa fi appliances papa fi ane wo Mota Guinness ba bia emo so wo ba bia ni ji areho no matter the say yetna senko a Mota Guinness got you covered. Mota Guinness came on a paina. I didn't summon at the air now. I don't add dan change so. Now me cow, send me choska *281#. Meaning say by this time what you go muda distance and now you're damage 1,000 Ghana cities at your go ubotomo to channels half family. Now, Padibu trip. I'm a producer, Kejuan Cassani Erica Sidu Body, Basha Center and Paso, the Black Queens of Ghana. Me pacho o be piem wo man mu after say o moto so miensa e the women's Afcon mu anyasem keto akra and na no me ma hu ye nra ye ma hu ye say sane ye di mo meku share mo na anyasem keto akra Kim Lass ye head coach at the Black Queens on bedu ye nsem nie.
It's all about hard work and we have done a good job the staff to get the results and I'm really happy and proud. We're waiting for a plan for the next coming days, but we are just happy to be here back in Ghana now, and we're waiting for a few more coaches and players as well, but we're going to celebrate to get...
Right, Kim Lass, now watch him say they are back to prepare for the next tournament in T. Shannon Sosa. And so, now, now the Executive Council of Ghana Football Association are confirming say the new head coach of the Black Starlets, a former coach of Asante Koroko Prosper Nete Ogum.
Asoye hwe ball bosso e wo man Ghana mu a enei ya from the Ghana Football Association ye twa ne sika ne GF no Executive Council akotena se ayen sakraye kakra e wo enei Ghana yen under 17 na omo ndi mbro emfi edu enso epono Black Starlets na je ban se coach a yɛfrɛ no Frempɔ Manso a adwuma no kuta no ɔse adwuma no ɔnyɛ biom ne nyinaa ne sɛ bebere Gold Stars board bɔkɔ no ɛna gye Ghana Premier League no ɛno ntobo kɔgyirem ɛwɔ bibrem CAF Champions League a ɛbɛkɔ so no ɛnam saa nti the Ghana Football Association afa ɛnkane coach a na nkɔkuta ebusua duals a ɛnɛ ofiri hɔ ɛkɔpie mu ɛwɔ Elimina Sharks ɔtoa so kɔkɔkyi West Africa Football Academy ɛyɛ wafa ɛkyiri yɛ ɔbɔ ne hommɔde ɛtɔ so mmienu with wafa Ghana Premier League no ɛna coach yi ɛkɔpie mu Kumase Krobia Asante Kotoko coach bɛna meka na asɛmi Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum ɔno ɛna saa bedie yɛde team no ahyɛ ne nsa ɛnyɛ no nkɔ no position ɛde ama no yɛasan agye di bra na nkekuta coach Desmond Offensem ɛbɛ no coaching education a asan de apɛ no so na kai hu sɛ ɛnkyɛ enyiyima aguru kanse bi bɛkɔ so ɛwɔ ebibrem ha ɛbɛ no wafo zone B na ɛnɛ no ɛna ɛbɛbɔ tournament a ɛbɛkɔ so September na ɛbɔ saa enyimu no wie a yɛnyama ahodoɔ mɛkɔkɔ pie mu ɛwɔ ebibrem yi na ɔmo ndi mbro ɛmfi edu ɛnso under 17 tournament ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Africa no Ghana ɛbɛtumi
where the Ecoso war, they are 17. I catch it. Star 281 hash Adom TV. Mecho Skadi Agubotum. Star 281 hash. Select Adom TV. Na memoska and fa engubotomo. Ibsa also utrahe. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. No utrako me 1,000 Ghana cedis. The Agubotomo. Now young cause of NCC elections. Senche Basso. Yes. Meche chapters committee elections. Now nano yeche was aspirants. Libya shall say forms. And ra ukupimo the Commercial Center of House of Work, Mr. John Van der Poy, or aspirant, or Pekene form, and Anyasem get to Accra.
Accra House of Folk, Abattoir, the bomber man, yes, said the Echitafono Afano, Air Paso, a national chapters elections, and they and Penny Bakwa, or the Tuja, so no so Ebekubie, Andre, or Kofa, the forms, and Krata, na John Van der Poy, and they. Wajia tum sa fiedie oni Yusuf Abdullahi ebehwehwe no odi nsem atudwa wabra okofa ne krata.
Grounds are solid. We are with the grassroots. It's about proving record. Ejuma waye. How best you are in touch with the grassroots. About policies. We are still on the groundswell.
Where and somewhere Ecoso was of Vulcan so I catch it now. Yeah, can it sound no? Kwambia so no. I start to each one hash select Adom TV. Amount 1,000 Ghana cedis fangu botum straight to Dreams FC. Nay, it is confirmed. So Winfred Domon and Kwambia so no. Oba Abaye, the head coach of Dreams FC, heading into the next season. So and Paka Hansen now no FA Cup no Jinemu den abra na team and Kotoko de FM so and they were no assistant coach at Yama Dreams FC. Munchimuna Bednego Boyemu.
Dreams FC eye boboku a omu esi akan ewo Ghana Premier League emu na trene eye head coach a odoma no eye Abdul Karim Sito abra league no ekoso no Kumase Krobia Asante Kotoko ejomu head coach a ye freno Dr. Nate Ogum Kwan na enam se Karim Sito modibo eso ani wo Dreams FC nti omu ede ne koye ene die nsa kan se enam se Karim Sito efru wo Kotoko nti die no ye na bedi chire assistant coach a ye freno Wilfred Dorman ene ne Dreams FC Bobo Kono edit team no ahyanesa se afie season a ye be hyasie 2025-2026 season on to aso mu adwuma na Dreams FC emfra atomu enko atomu.
Right, and so I don't want someone no Domon Joseph Parker Hansen na womo adwuma Adiama Dreams FC indication so sa FM mame now. Medical catch out that say umwa ebeba hu de ekoso in transfer news bano the Ghanaian Premier League and be call no GFA statistician Mo Shaban atwaso horo machine so mame say Malta Guinness and Afenyo Franco Training Enterprise. Now you could komo iba pa me ye draw na Chelsea star 281 hash no select Adom TV fakakra gusu min Chelsea fangu botom ne that's right and that's right. Now say one summer and straight to Mo Shaban. Mr. Shaban, fantastic morning em wakwaba. That's I'm Shaban na mini Shaban Shaban. Aha, good morning Shaban. BBA fine.
Maybe I come out also.
Yamiatum, BBA fine. And then they ask our light to any sweet.
And then we were different region, but my ila be share region for.
Okay. Now about that baby.
Oh, Baba Sunday.
Oh no, you're in a choir. Oh no, you're in a choir na.
Umpacha.
Ah, oh yeah, sure. Okay, yeah.
Okay, mission home.
Afenyo Okasa. Now, Mo, what is happening? I'm worried about Gold Stars. Say, Obia Oko Africa, Kosi and Emo Champions League. Yen shede hundi eko. Players ne cry be anomi integral part not on Tomo. Koro ye hu say bia ba fama koro kobo. The Toyota Cup create mi akwa ko January. House of Okafi akwenya baso mbetumi assign. Ye hu say 1 2 3 bia banada. What is happening there? Any other clubs like Seba Kumiense bia betumi dia kan heading into the season. How is the transfer window looking like?
Well, Kejuadan Kasande also do transfer market now. Mechanic say a uncommodity because a lot of things are happening. But Adiabakwa Kejua is in say Diana FC signing some more na no den. Now, my main boss on channel and there I know say exclusive. Remember Adoma Kumbuatin or a former Accra Lions right back or Kwakoye medical Ediama Ejiana on your agree 3 years contract. Now, remember, at a point, you open key players for Ghana Premier League more, no Kahubi, including last season before Mboko relegation. Accra Lions, one of their best players in the league in the Mono. Will you remember Adoma Kumbuaten to China, Bright AJ, and then Onusube Medical as a Diana FC player? I was a Bright Omuna, while boy Diana now on board team for Biada apart from Diana. But Menuka say the club is looking at say ensemble because of Tanzania. Oko Tanzania by and be any Gold Stars HC Media Sporting Club now also penal. But at the long run, Indiana to me aye Bibia and they obviously Atapoku a third body because a ban on recruitment are currently Indiana team no a penny power down a ban recruitment or bono home so between Yam Brant and Ababisi Akanyam. So 2 key players we be medical at the Amam Sasna Usu and Sam. Ono fi new ADBRC United. Me no ka say ono so any team wa your friend Indiana FC agree and deal. Already you're being such a Gregory Mizak if we are signing that. Amomo. And you say Indiana FC last season Yama Nkoye and at a point they were in the relegation zone into a idea a how mopa. Now yanko na yenhwe how to folk edwuma omudie. Now Endra how to folk and so any players ni bi ekasare. Now, one of the players are Omonyo Mukasa, Samuel Amufa. Almost Amufa, where you're signing 2 years contract, was every 1 year. 1 year now, can you party ways? And now, Samuel Amufa transfers. Officially, Samuel Amufa, Fi Honum. Fi Honum, almost so much many some players be Ababe count. And one key player, almost say, Obetumi Ababe count, Ama a team no. Modimbo Akwatia eye Maxwell. Now Maxwell a former player, Edema a great Olympics or a winger, and they are branching in your training kakra. But now almost so much me a contract. But one deal back why is so interesting now. Be a can and Rocky Gamina. Now Rocky a former Kotoko player and a Dreams FC so former player. The ball Dreams FC kakra. No kasi has any a brand any kasa because Rocky any had to folk I training for some days. And Oba Dreams FC 1 season, Yaman Koye, how to folk are looking at giving him a long-term deal. Now, for Rocky, and so they are building at Kumasa Santi Kotoko, no. But Ho United, so a year, 1 a year bid. Now, Ho is a newly promoted side of Mamba Premier League. Now, Obama goalkeeping department, almost Said Salifu, almost Fanifi, former Great Olympics goalkeeper, and Omokosa Kumusa. Or also your former goalkeeper, Edema FC Nania. But on one additional shot stopper. I mean, because your trauma House of Folk. Your pem goalkeeper, a year question Ketia, you say Benjamin Asai or own your binche, and a Sharif Schweibs or on your binche, Monfan Maya on loan. And I had to focus, okay, you didn't know your better. Now, but for now, within this week, I see Friday, they not hard to folk any Ho United. I agree on a loan deal. The amount a year players. Nintendo just say has she said 1-2 players you reach me. But Kotoko South Africa no say the boss no. Na player be wo camp or training. The friend Prince Opoku Ajiman. Now Prince a brand na owo media man about 40 matches or 20 goals. Owo new ADBRC United or 40 goals in 80 matches. Until a ban goals sha or a player only goals sha. Now only Kotoko started training 2 weeks ago in. Among all the players are normally Kotoko training. Prince Opoku Ajiman Pep and na Kotoko South Africa Mujan or camp so on training. Meno Kasa Omoni Kasa Omo Hese Prince Opoku Ajiman. Ebetumi Ababeka aye attackers no for the coming season. I met me catch you say Abrante ne ba ne goal share or ye prolific, and that's between my league now interesting.
Wow. Mo medase because of time and Akwatia Benada Ebasan Baho God willing the fear that na fear update of transfers even players be our bobo so no na ya husene besiako. Right, thank you so much. Mo Shaban GFA statistician there. No oma ya hodi ekoso in the GPL transfer. Ti chana so mami ya ball club din we see. Ye be kwani mo ho. Then ye kwani mo no be mo ahwe Europe so de no. Ochana na ya hunsane esi ete ochana Evans be join me na ya Europe de no so hunsane ya hunsame city now Mortar Guinness coming one up Sanso and Franco Trading Enterprise yes Franco me bom number no e de amount esi antitamu chuku ma me bom number no de amount esi na fei what diska e de go botomu kama pa now 0246 422338 0246 422338 and I say 055 593-9311 055-593-9311 or show me live one was a fee inumu on Saturday numu machiwo a house inum it is numu in my back come pa and some get work so I'm from 1,000 because I say chagum so it's from 1,000 and very no point between the appropriate check akra kukubia or the abokuku na bibia timakoye I assume yakop 54321 who is it one I didn't see kind of pa assume 05435131 something 054351 something congratulations me no can say in the next minute no I confirm you because they're very very important send obia e betimi hu say de na pick it anya sam keto akra me hwe say mami where me so me flooring okay oh fa na ni ade na intimi nkọ enim na bibia so intimi enko ye Mr. Kennedy Bwache of Kennedy Digital Satellite Limited. Yes, Kennedy Digital Satellite Limited. Mr. Kennedy Bwache and Akwatia chia pa say me betwe me kon awodwum me who the good works you guys are doing a wonderful job. Yes. Zedi the yinya omo na de ne mai chairman na Kennedy Digital Satellite. Fantastic morning going out to you. Abia ye phone na chese 1,000 no be pay na de na ode nyame adoma beto kokomu a funny and say very important. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, kind of sound now. Weekend me call party be as a Mortar Guinness in Kwana. Must have you say software party as inti Mortar Guinness in Kwana. When you be pa my sponsors no. And then me Jimmy the actually. We are what correct. Guess I pick it no. I'm laughing like killer. My goodness. But your family all right. Hello. Good morning. Hello. I be on Temenka. Temenka, good morning.
Good morning.
Aha. Congratulations.
Hello.
Yeah, abetomwa. Pacho, tie me your phone so. Hello. Oni aje. Yeah. Tie me your phone so and tie me your TV so.
Good morning.
Aha.
Hello.
Your friend say o hwe wen. My goodness. 1,000 suama na ni aje. Anyasam ketwa. Oh, right.
Kumasi.
TV so. But congratulations. Why confirm my 1,000 Ghana cedis abeto minima here o try can be bisao. But all this is actually. Why? But congrats. Cause Adom TV. You have sign another draw no where this card go bottom. Why? Aha, bibia be kwelsa. Mortar Guinness Franco Trading Enterprise na kan ho a insuru mu beti ya Aquataps. Yes, Mr. Ernest Anson Saka of Aquataps Ghana. Fantastic morning going out to you. Mama Crofo is any ate fine. Pa. Mr. Saka, fantastic morning. Pa. Aquataps. Pa. Abia, you know see. Now, Bernard Paddy will train me producer. We have at the prem to bra can see at the bros. See ade. You have more pony on some kakra. Health tips no. Mrs. Fiaman Quantum of Crowing Express. Whatever. You are the Akabet Twasso. Because I have a job.
Adom TV. Bedroom health tips. I had the apomden come on 5 minutes or yenche. Whilst I would see now we are the no son term wet me fear 5 minutes yenche faster than my endpoint from your party clinic. Now what you Dr. Dubois to know who oni fa neuropathy mu wante hwe kura na nra no yese nerves a damage wa kire say nerves no so ye namdua no electricity o say wires aha ti etete dia na je say ho no atosini mi say nipadua ne ba bia nerves ni bi ho nti men say amaye ni say nerves na nti ho techema pe wa mi ti men why ene ye ne net was 5 minutes yenche nti me so ntuni of ni tie ni ye wi ne number no de be ma wo na bibia che wadua ne di nkomo dog ye na say e da se pa neuropathy e ho nkomo ni na bede no mahu say me nerves we no damage ana say
yo me da se so de no ayisi kan ye no ye ka say nerves no on say ye wontini bebre wo honam dua ni mu ye will be a fancy veins capillaries arteries san no mani nyina de emoja ene fam
okay
nerves de atinka ene fam na ya kire say nerves ni wo ba bi bebre honam dua ni nyina is surrounded by nerves na kwanya be hu say wo hu say wo nerves no ho atochema no e be depend the type of nerve wo atochema
okay
and it is a cranial nerve and ho betochema e dia refie ene ba behwe to bo so wo ho a wo de ade to ha wo hwehwe ade no a na wo hu ade ni biem obi wo ha tima ni timu ndududu itirim hye no eye no a obi wo so ala ne de no optic nerve na ni de the stream end of the eye ye wo nerves bi wo ho ene ne connect wo hu ade no ene connect sa ade na wo hu na e blue e green e red ema wadwene no na adwene interpret sa wo de ne sɛ ya bon sɛ obi wo ha na ni guso pa so na ohu ade obi bi hu ade obi hu ade ne black and white asɛ de ɛbɔ esi na ni so asɛ de fork enti ade no hu ade no a wa hu ni black ya obi hu ni white ne de no na ni so ni kusu obi so de no so no nerves na wɔ na so no ɛna no so atɔchema ye beka nse cochlear nerves eno no tochema what say asem frama e de gina so na so na sumana ana no nko so
go
obi wa enso gina yes ase de wo fele se de enso gina waso no on se wo kodwale enso na enso ku aso na
se de etie no
sanete sapepe na wo de ne beye ena mpa bebre no anso no emma de sa nerves ne be ma wo ti asem ye drum ne pekia ena be sen ne adwene no be sen ne asem na wate no me ka say ene be sani asem no e dia ma wadwene no na adwene interpreti ama wa ahun say de me tie ne say na wo ka wo de ne say ya sa signal no de be sani sa signal no ensani bi enti bon say wo tie asem a you can't make meaning out of it enti bon say asem no obi kasa kora wonte wan hwe nipa na no nipa ne gina wati kwa anya de obekasa no bete yes wo gina wani
obi ohonu ma so ida se ne hana na ha no ojina sei na okasa onte
enti just what den ha ama ejina se ha de na sei enti ne ha de ne sei ya sei ya lucky ni ba wa so yenu enti ba ku we okasa wo si ye na wo de ha sei na je enti wo je ha no ha no nerves no na ye papa obi wo so ara na de no na ne hwene mu de na asei ene ye beka ne se olfactory nerves esei sa no a both say ni pada sani no wono no ade bon a onte ene na smell wo no so na boa with the smell na sa nerves na be kyerɛ so ade we de bon we hwam no wo de na break it down te wonte smell bi obi so de na katere maso ade hye obi pa sa agunu num ade na de wono wonte enyo no wonte because nerves na e wona num no ne de na break it down sa na obi so de no so obi wa na nerves na wo ho na bianum na asai eno na bon so obi wo ha ema ananse cheche no ne ho hyehye no bibi ne nam no honam duanim ne ho twetwetwe no na poso ne kon achi na chiri nkasa ne sisi ne joint nyina atimi ne ya obi wa wo kwa asa de yapie na tiko no jon obi wa wo kwa no wo kwa afafa obi wa bo se ne ho hyehye no teche ja na mako no obi wa asa de mpane ne wo ne honam duanim no to ase twetwe no sciatic nerve no e na e break down obi wa bo se wo ho na no da bi ne e wo so na ni achi na wona bi ba bi wo gigigigi na ja gigigigi na ja ni nyina no na just nerves no wo bi ni mo no it we mu nyina na be dia dance ya bo hu se wo nerves no e bi kida end point to be part clinic anopa ya mesrew ye ni nkomo de hawo no ye ntwetwe ho nkomo sa nerves bi su na hawo so a bo modern ne bra end point ye nhwema wo number ni ye 0244 86 7068 0244 86 7068 68.
Yada Dr. Duwati ase friend sisi na obejo so. Yare ya ye ka ho asem ni yare bia no friend no obeboa wo chena nkwa hoden wo ho asabre ya simanum 5 minutes yenche yebesa to so yada ase ye mo kwa ba bia me ya Adom TV Badwam na uguso ehwe no mre no wadaje abre bia wo de ma yenti yada ase papa wiki mu nyina health tips no eye neuropathy said the dog adika kano wadaro ma friend number no na de yakan ni yare bia nso hawadwen be show ama hoden atumi aba nti hwehwe endpoint homeopathic clinic branches no bi wo Accra Spintex Shell signboard Kumase Kronoma Boahia ewa Angel Educational Complex Nachi Takra de Anaje Estate Tema Community 22 ubehu endpoint wo ho Techiman Hensa endpoint wo ho Eziama Nzima endpoint homeopathic clinic branches are one mabobo so no oguso ye free prostate scanning any free female fertility scanning also tema yenkwa check ya wudie mu hwese bibia ya kama infections how adwan yenkwa endpoint ho no moaye 0244 867068 0244 867068 and 0274 234321 0274 234321 endpoint homeopathic clinic the end to chronic disease. Charismatic Anointing Ministries na womuguso ani yedi enkomwe Mr. Yankwa ni enkobo mpaye Freedom Time Praying Partner and invite you bia se nyina yemra na yemebo mpaye kwasiada ejoada benada wukuada we nyina ya anajo nti ena bena Mr. yenhyiemo ewo ho na Reverend Bernard Osuansa odi animo no yemompaye da yemra ho ya Canada se yemompaye da yemra ho nti fa kohyem na nso kobo empaye bi 0244 115618 0244 115618 bibi chewadwea na on mpenifo akasa freedom the Lord has done it freedom eradia yewie ampa wa yewie so ampa Midi afia amankwa tamakro na ye benada bia dru se ya Faith Homeopathic Clinic ba omoni abedi apomuden mu enkomo ene Dr. Reverend Kankambwadu onope ene wa ha ene ni di nkomo dog ya mu akwa be da bia boko de
Yesu Adom
so fopani ne ho ye de mo kan ayi asore ne apomuden bom de ne e hohye de nyame ase anopei sa
seminchia mano
ejenesodo do
ote ka ache ntino encha obeto nka
sa
that's right enunti anopei say no na World Hepatitis Day
sa
enunti no globally no na observations na koso baby enunti anopei pese ye faso sa akwanya no so ne ya announcement we say so you be on test for hepatitis B to be precise take advantage and operate everything about Faith Homeopathic Clinic and all about testing. It is important say over status because there are more than 350 people are living with the disease and they are not aware. They are not aware. At the end to could do chronic stage na infectious bitim their sour renoma uknu any abusian for a benwo and until no shenenson now one test now one status obey in temper me did say hepatitis B is one of the most infectious viral conditions ayenya but nyame adom no ye sense of vaccine a obetimi awo e dia bo ho ban a ebi ntimi ne wo na so so nipa bebre na atiada me did say HIV ne ka say nya vaccine a camera fo nya be so yakọ eno ti no hepatitis B is 100 times infectious nim say hepatitis B virus no oba abontia like so oba blood or blood man na say or wadie bi a aye contaminated so a obetimi adi 7 days
no sheho
ansa no HIV isro no oba abontia virus ndi 3 hours pe
no many days simple
no 3 hours HIV virus oba abontia obewu ontimi survive outside blood more than 3 hours but hepatitis B virus can survive outside blood for 7 days. Just so dangerous. And until ama nipa bebre enya bi no. And until no take advantage bra Faith Homeopathic Clinic na yemwa. Afei so ye wa wobrem. Arthritis, osteoporosis, osteopenia, and then kasemu yawo no. a hanko for papa make us say obisa sabro tutu no pa enya asem ketwa wapo no wapo so joint no airway out mesro a faith homeopathic clinic bra na yintimi enko moa if you say ya de ya kofo pina de ade ahyehyɛ won ho ache ebesro ebrewe mu no a preventive health system yentina ho ema yare enchie ansa na akwakope ayarehwe wo ho na say wonya routine a wo de check ho ehu say wapomodin no bibia ekoso kama na sanso wo ye bema won say o mema sem asesakra for some time wa wo di ho adanse enu nti ne yaka self care aka ni nyina ne say so hu se ni padua no asesa e wo kwan bi so wapomodin sem bi asesa usu no ban bi in terms of wapomodin asesa enye sana na wote odofo enfant na ho bra faith homeopathic clinic na yemo ye wonro ye won fidie e be gimre ahwehwe oni paduam na yehudie ha wo no na yape ne pomasi bre kama e di ama ho on say all of a sudden odwonso no wan chima emeyi kane no na wonte sa enti say won say abnormal all of a sudden odwonso na wan chima entimi meyi be ma bia wotemi bia after 40 years research am ye won say be ma bia you grow with your prostate especially black men inya deep free eduana ekona yenyi na prostate glands nso enyini nti enyi no ne mu bie ebie no na e kafe uterus odwonso twa na ma wotimi jonso no enu nti e kafe no pia e ho na abon se odwonso a jisa wo chima nsa na abayi na de ma ne yehu ni se one pen pomasi brent me bedroom revi no jonso no bede wonso e makra jisa e passe catheter e ho na akona mema tiem wo ka se labor ward no wura enso na mema catheter na ma omo tiem za no na bema nya de catheter to bema mu a o function say empasogro no obo a bebo atia o enu nti entna ho e ma oyonewi e ma meto kwam bra bambo e wo ho bitime to anamon ame aboa enuro ho a e be yiwa free sa condition we meti to anamon na reho sempe wo me say kane no wo say ya pass catheter ma bema e 70 years and above enso nei 30 fo nyina gi catheter e ya reho sem entna ho masa asem we bi nto fabra faith homeopathic clinic intentem na yetumi emboa nso so nam so wadidi wadwuma ni ntunya kwan eni di enti ama odidi a chese junk foods na long fast foods ni junk foods na nnuane na yete ya sheda anu ani fie no kwancha aduane bi wo kwa na isin kwancha abe for some time ayento ade china ansa ya san de abesi ono akoto ama kufu bebre enya lifestyle diseases bi to say high blood pressure diabetes and bad cholesterol na accumulate oni peduam no e won sunso anso a de beba enti no bra faith homeopathic clinic na yemboa said be ya sa anuma we say nyina no yesusu aso boni anka de beba wa pomode so no ye betimi eyi free ho afan so ya bedru ebrebia so umpo we live in a chemical age. WHO said the challenge of this 21st century no how to live healthy in an unhealthy environment. One say oba de bobra na ya say ni nyina o hwe ba bia ye tunru agu a nsuo tai twini nyina kobo sukesi so sukesi aso na ye purify Ghana Water Company treaty ama ubio pipe na ye ba no enu nti the amount of chlorine any fluoride that you go nsuo num no anodin enu nti no ama in terms of say onomako nipadua mama na boa no nkofo pina be dia dance say o hwe mi sisi o say pipe nsuo say wagya no onom ubebu na de ya de de ho nneoma ma na de dware dodo na agya no because the chemical content no ekosoro o ma anya ne sa so a nka pandemic esidadada because ifini nneoma ye tugu a ekosa nsuo nim ma e ma omotimi treatment na ye kama no so omo so ebo adwuma pa eno nti ye say opa we live in a chemical agent no be detox ye twifie fini paduam se de be ya anomboa na enkofa ohaw emeto apomuden so because hwehwemu na me o say ano boa ena ya na de how ebre ti so you bia wani ko apomuden ho so timi detoxify kakra obede ho every sense so bone na kasa ya de no ana sa ifi don ebetimi de abre oni padua no to anamon na bra faith homeopathic clinic ye wo ahene makokobi 18 mu okumase enkran ha de Santa Maria Abuya Junction ho a ena yebo bra na be chef fidie ni boye oba wa wo pen ba se ya usika bank apesa wo pa no afi na wo no so ateko oba ye wonro ye wompane ye ho a ye behwew se ye ni wa wodie no emfi wo yam nko atia Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic na ye mboa sanso na bema ohunsu agene onya condition bi e fe na zoospermia amensuo na agene adwuma ne de nka wo bo no all right se de adwuma bi a bema be ye bia na wo ye but nsuo na agene ni ntino intimi nyisen oba no na mema nso so etimi bo adwuma kama ma okekemu a obeka che ne se awo ma yenko hospital obeka se ko mema ni pi na for say erection is the same as fertility bema bitimi asori mu ode kama pa but ohunsuo de agene e basa wo bi entimi ba nso na nya oba na ya mama na ko hospital sa ebre na wie du say ye ne mani nyina be kwa bom ye nyina ya ko check na ye hu de friends from Sony free na ya correct bibia kama na awo nso atimi aba ade be ye ya pa ne say what this 60 years echo now be realize say oba no say bia ni we yo dia be ye ya pa because oba no kan bia so on ko no ko ono so akwa ko so ye correct on tena ho mo abra ho ba nti wo gidi sa ututuo nti no utimi wo dia fine ye ntena no wo ba oba nko ana wo abonte utim de ne bafie be makọ wo abonte utim mfa ne bafie pati ase because wonyem oba wonyem a na anyem no o kwanyem a na anyem wo nti wonyem abonte na oba ka abonte na ono so wo bafie nti na nya wo dia Faith Homeopathic Clinic na ye mo wo be chef di mies kan bibi a nerve endings no ye be hwe ni nyina be bia ya re bia hinta bia no through acupuncture science ye be hu ni ya locate o cells na awuwu na etimi ni adwuma ama wo petu abo akokora ni nyina no ye be punch sa cells ni nyina sa reactivity ye be rejuvenate cells no ama na ye adwuma na wo sense o dade mo ho be efe oba kama be ma ware wo ne he de ade aye Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic na intimi emboa sanso na wo ye be ma wo force bo akokora no nso ba eboa ewo ho edema ye number side di adwuma ni 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 and now say 0547 57 84 94 0547 57 84 94 so one cry ha bra Santa Maria anopa ya screen na ye nenra no ye to aso bra take advantage know the state of your liver obrebo no oyonko brebo ba akopɛ bra na be hwɛ ba bi oda na intimi emmo na nneoma enkoye information so otakwade dia cause Anaji police station che hono ma kofodua funyanko Landry Managers Road Poly Junction o bogo so aye old asida boga abron sa na chi hono ma na se Kumasi na wo dia na wo kɔ ahenema kokobi 18 mo hono ma bra na ye ntimi emmo na so apomode na obibia ntimi enwe pe hwe screen so ne fa numbers ni bi na ni enkita ho ye da ma se adopo so
yes so ye da Dr. Reverend Kankambodu ye da na se papa enti no yare bia hawadwea na wafre numbers ye wo screen ya see na on doctors ni nyina numbers omode gu ho na enkran na wopa ofra omono obedi nkomo kuma setakrade nyina no wono aye krado Faith Homeopathic Clinic no yada se
Umbra bedwe ma unsa page mezido izino the fantidol na CCR ze Ghana azato he nyina he nenwa obi alpuse de nwa se epede hu nyimpa oso ana nyimpa oye nyimpa titiwa owa ni hu pa okrom hade ze ye botwen me wansa ya bototo bento ede eziwe echi na ehwe Ghana hade afande bebia moframa mpanyinofo yenma ye hwefimfie no so no bia no raho sande ya hwiro kukudam kese papa na onye Ghana nkote bebia befe biara no obia no raho papa sande nka ye hwe kwan pa da dadi botum watna honom acher exam hen na se ye hwe dadi a bread wa bobi papa enyum ze wa ma hen bi papa mpono ye hwe anyum tofo a wo Ghana hade obi enyu honom wonyum kye no enyum no nenyum bebre na album susu bebre na America show there say ye celebrate that day nyen koten na ye celebrate that day uhono ma wo abrochi memu so no we celebrate that day papa na say kwa Germany abontendo most mana nyimpa etu won ho egu street do na we celebrate that day na oya rehun so ye nije o mu de ya hwera ade kaseze na nso no say ya hwe bra oboboy a o say dey celebrate no o say dey celebrate na life no because we je chi nyama bebre legacy a we da na eja no onye legacy kakraba intino ye be ko Germany na ya hwe mosima e before bronyo no opo ya agba no madadi lumba wo mrekra na we celebrate wo konso nkodo awo ma ye kohwe na yemra no the membry no embroyers no my hand papa yen ma your entertainment space no daddy no nyom no yazi yen bebre na interestingly no are very versatile into no owanyum bebre across genres gospel atubi wato raga za ezbu twetwe sen wo ho za ezbu gware wo ho za ezbu sha atere bo ho chede me pede ye bia daddy wonyum a ibutu ezaye nyame ehia na papa wafa no do eje na nyu bebre na nyu biara so e hit song nyimpa binyi inte no wono ma wotu ohugu Germany bonten so no wona ehun onyum krara odi Germany enyum no German song no was German words no bi wom out to ga mo ka enye ya nka moto mo ati batawo abutala ati daddy lumba we mu nyina de lumba ntina wo ba outside amna tino ma yentua do na yembra Ghana he ya say ye wo Ghana he ya za brashe bedwom fo no so wenyi won hwe mfirim ina da hwe brashe bedwom a na kofa hyehye black oye him parliamentarians no bebre wo ka no ho asam kakra most mo wonyim no fa most mo wo do no nyom fa na Dominic Nitu na o chem de masa papa no o hwe mu kra na obetumi aka de oye Michael Jackson no Ghana ya Michael Jackson nyen tino won hwe na won sie ne ye fama hen awo me yenkote mbashe bedwomfo no ensam na azana wakaka wo ho ahem.
It was prophetic only for us this week to wake up and be told that the man is no more. Mr. Speaker, Ghana should give him a befitting burial. The campaign song that my friend sang, that was a campaign song of the NPP in 2008. I remember that after the NDC won the elections, every party that the NDC had, that was the song they were singing. Not I am the song Nana Ye Winner. It was so popular across political parties that you didn't know whether it was an NPP song or an NDC song. It was a national anthem of how to campaign. and how to compose a campaign song. Maybe the NDC brought 1 or 2 hit songs in 2012 to defeat us. But Mr. Speaker,
today, Master Baby Baby NPP for now what the vibe, NDC for the vibe, because I know do I da ye my lyrics. Ye my lyrics. Na I then ye choose kuno. It's no daddy. Wabo brapa papa. And the stories in is all about Daddy Lumba. And obi bakade worry I be mommy. MG and Chimukra 1 month. Daddy Lumba some could say near baka bibi wo ho. Bibi wo ho baka. Sa ni paze ebo brapa no wo pion. Se no daddy. Kwaku Darlington. E abrenti eba obonyu Ghana. Now why a tribute kakra for Daddy no nyom korbi. Now why a tribute kakra? Ozamano enti ehu mo ba mo ati enjoy ono so na embrace here. Tino ankwa no ma a oze ne crab buffer oye mobotum waye bia na number no so na okonti tumu daddy waye mobotum waye bia na number da so na okono enti no Kwaku Darlington beautiful hey aka bu muntampa o ayade brother ayade ate ayade na mi show enti no Kwaku Darlington za waye I was celebrate that Lumba enyen na menyo kese oya za celebrities no wor koda Lumba ni fie keche ne yiru ne nebusuafo ne na namba nebusuafo nya wo fie hodum na adi nyina anya go celebrities ni bi wabo mozna wetum wakoda de ni fie honom ekeche ebusuafo ye ko hwemra.
Boabi.
Money ball. Baca muka cakap kau ya, apa macam awak?
Message ya, nama Obia nyan hwehwɛ ni mu na dos. Papa ne tias ne nipa bibiri mpena sam. Omo di na temne na obia na ode omo de ne video ne picture ato so. E na obedu ba bia na obi e bolumba. Ba said what tias ye no. Na kofu di na tem. De wa mu na di na tem na hwa mu na e boje no so sisi no. To munya hypocrisy no. Papa na wu. Obia amfa nye ade bia na we na kun na we na esi na we na esi. Yan hwɛ ne mpene korabea. Na fe dia to aso ne aka.
Into no menyo kase that room on the street no do why busy chen highway no do. Obia rokoho. Yet there was a book of condolence on the noble beam. No bia will be a pedicocca sign. I wasn't to na a sign over home. No, or a whole sampa. Kuku them today, way who the way purple abana, nanky in your manka, or you on the good notes, but my waist none the way see into no.
Big Banderina, Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, Big Banderina, Jesus, Big Banderina, oh Jesus, Big Banderina,
Amanto, Ayeneka, Monfino, Amanto, Big Banderina, Jesus, and a mumpe, but beating them all rejected.
And one idea,
and the Anwano or the Bachia de Fufro.
Okay.
Oh, that studio pack. Can you see?
Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, Big Banderina, Jesus, Big Banderina, oh Jesus, Big Banderina, and I'm a soul,
A big man, Papa. I'm a new Lumba Benya, artist
of the year. Highlight
song of the year.
Popular song of
the year.
Album of the year.
Album of the year.
Songwriter
of the year. Because the Star Wars thing now, I'm a VH, been with her. Yeah, t-shirt. Yeah, be able to sing it. Ne blouse buy. Ne supporter. I saw the penny be done. So for condemn. So no, was having her supporter.
Assembly also we who. Why so but? Why so but? Rather yummy. I hope on our listen for Manke Christo for sure, but she no. Now let's not that I bet she no because we start a future pre because oba na men kwan dey nyina mesum Jesus se ko pay aben wa ha. Chede what na dey there be yamfa ba beat na dey. Yebo use like oh God. Nti no assembly yesro but ye fafa adwen Christo nya net honom na wa so fa adwen redwum ho wa check wa brabo no was amaring na man dey kwa me use so ti no oye wa DJ Abello ye DJ bi o socials no do zo ye nyina yi de edwum na ze no na wafa yi na nyom o hwe yi no another the time na era no hono ma na wo re no honom no na wa pay bien na wa ma ya in comparison no kire me kuti anyum pa da kuti anyum ze that lumba na champion na what's do into the album bazara wa select one nyini bi me pede ye enjoy kakra na ye basisia songs that era 90s babies yes minye asasa yan mo we 90s no asa ye time no the binyum na za ya bo nyina no besin the timeless songs back to back and then we serious into no and pay tell me can no lumbe wu oye ye papa na so no ya hwe bro bobo ya ze ebotumi aye nyina nyide ye be celebrate no o sande wa bobra papa into no ahana me da wo sepe no me de besi hon ma wo so masem mzi bro ho nyina nya me show papa Thomas ye camera na maro no OPD ye producer Richmond Macweba director nya me show hon papa na Stefan no ye sound zamam na makeup ye Lizzy nya me show so awa jimbre ni me use nya me show papa moroko me njao wo nchere anu ma no wo nchere no pocho wonje muntumam macron
Woman children, woman children, woman children.
Let us say, I'm walking by Adom TV, Badwam Jumadi, so Yadamamwatama says, Sawade, Ahosapeno, Abreye. Na utie enumie boy ana 60 na wahunu nia yadru so asemi dika akwesi anope ye chia ba bia wo jo ahome ai be mena asemi dika na impo ansampo na meka asam na me nyina hu sampa sem we dika kora na mera ho obeka se bia dadi lumba de na eno wo ho but enye no enumpo de dadi de enumpo de obeka se oyare eno okọ nti se obeda hwa yare abra be bedin ada busua so de nyame no awaje na ade bọkọ na se me no mienu nyame adom ye kọ ne eba abibia nya ye nyare na mom yatena hyen ye kwaba na ya amade a areho emu oye o na se wuyi de wawu no mpokra afiri ho na se wanwu a ne widiem ne nan ni ho ne nsa esan kwanhie nti abrante mono etwa ne nan baako kwanhie nti obi nsa baako nsa no aye sin yamfa anwo no kwanhie nti obi ti hwiche mu areho enase ye kane saa nti abeya normal ya kasa accident si ni edrimika ni akoye na fire service wo ho police aba ambulance service aba community ni nyina ya ba ni eboa saa eba ye ni na wocheda na ye normal and accident si a aye normal because obi baka say nye ne 2025 yi na esi esisi ye nananmo breso enti esi ye nananmo breso ne ene no edi asema edi ene yentumi nyema enkwanhia ema fom areho asem na ye ka no fa ho hyemu bi so obi a ne dehye enya nkwanhia firi mu ene ye kan eye different story won adwen de won firi mu so nanam nkwanhia so nti wanya prekuro enti sesei ni fie ye hospital so wo be ni no what de ye kan ase kwanhia sia menne ye wo hoi ye wo omo de say accident survivors association o said how and now association adoso am ye nya ho accident survivors and now road accident bibi areho na se me de wo ba bekọ said ye si afimu first 6 months kwanhia si enipa pra wo mo awu ahyen e ka ho ama kwanhia asi wo de toto afra se ho a ebro wadwen so ebro so ekosoro ankasa ye nwi afi no 6 months ye twam quarter half ni pen na mon kwanhia so ye busua papa bi ye breadwinner papa bi ono na ekoba wakra me kokumase aba ye di kumase be example akra kumase kwan abroso adani owufidie sa kwan no seriously ya me danyamia se de ma wo mu a ekoba de bia no nyamia me ko tachime aba wa medu adi nti na wo se basa we bu nsam bai we bai fo bai ya se kwanye ekwanya nso enya nkwanhia ekwan ya ewu enya ewu nti ehwan ya ana wa ha no 2025 first half as in January to June nipa ewu won kwanhiem won epra so ani so ka kire ode toto afra se ho a ano odin enti ehu asem ni ye ka se public health a ya na nye apomodin no nko na public health no we mu nyina say about a public health issue we accident mama dia to aso no na wo behu pictures just say anu ode hwade enkwanhia nyina nkwanhia ni nyina kwanhia ni nyina omamu no wenye ebi akra nko ana bibi etesa omamu ni nyina nkwanhia asie 6 months peno 7,289 nkwanhia nko a afimu ana mennu mienu ye nua ye papa ye wofa ye maame ye auntie ye uncle ye ba ba mu a wo school ye ba yu a wo gina kwa ho a eku won 1,504 na we ede na chen say ede na eye more dangerous than nipa onyare hwenya no wakotena ka mu we o mawo we de Yabeka say, ya, but or the co. Ready your wepra. We did damn them kwana. Na de bia me catch us, ya nam we cry when ya cry, so bibi ya waya net to say. Ne fidia pimpim wo, a fidia pimo, a nipa one wepra 8,300. Nipa one wepra. Where ya 2025 asem you January to Sabri. Nipa a preni. Any assign awodo assign cars no ne make kabom 12,000 plus areho what dey ye can follow na wa tena se na fatoto ho hwe yenkwa amantan mu yenkwa regions no mu ne yehwe tu hwe asante a wo mu ni Ashanti region kwanhia omune di kane na nyanwa sama ka cho se Kumase ne Accra kwantempo no adane wo fidie potholes wasuntu no obi edirimika wo dirimika wo free one ma greater ne to aso nkran ha no aba eastern na se Kumase ne eastern na yakwan ba ako Kumase ne nkran eastern ba ako ayarawo na ayi voter ho de apie ba ho kra de ano oden wow wiki mu ya de bebro so ma ya hwehwemu aye ni so ne ya hwehwemu ya nso ekosi he ya busuo we enye sika o e nipa na ewu na epra National Road Safety Authority mo wo he MTTD mo wo he DVLA mo wo he ade na wo se yetena ho en chese wutie kura mpo no a day nkwanhie esini ni pewu no day o ennese ya sori ebesu de bia Ashanti region de bia ni pewu wo nkwanhie mu Asante 60 adai increase 46%. Adai National Road Safety Authority adwuma no adai mo bra na adai nti no ba east so eni nipa ewuo no esoro kwa na ekọ emi se greater ena eteba kakra ba se nipa ewu 22 water de ne de wo de ye be ka percentage nkwa minti bi da nipa ewu kwanhia na se yedemo ko voter region ho nko anu a ho no nanti o entansi na omusi ya bum enti no ohwe voter region de ama nkwanhia no esie no a chese ekwan ne nye ena na America no na kwan nye nso ekum nipa na ye nso ekum nipa enti se ye nya ne dai ana kasa enye alacha mu alacha na da so na mkwan so eso ko voter ho a It is an Quenchiano Esia. Why you can imagine? I'm Rabbi and Yajuma. Binding a house of Crano Moody Bonnie. Obian for Bianya. Oh, and no come on in Quenchiana. A crossroad from Mantemuno. And no. She nkwaso na we no so je se no obi aba be ka kire na wo wa ti na chie no wonwini obi aho na de ye kra mpo na ye ti same mpo na mabefro ka wo mfa me ho a wo yire no wo ma no so yi nti wo de wonwe hwe serious o enti wo hwe sa research ya ye de abrawu ya enipa ewu just 6 months yo 2025 yimu 2025 enipa ewu what the total COVID-19 na ba ye no yabusu omu free mu erademfo omu currency emu oyade nanso what the total the whole Ghana COVID na ba enipa ekun wo mu a just 6 months 2025 enipa ewu it's more than COVID time COVID ekum nipa for 1462 but January till now enipa wu 1504 eyenkwanhia ade DVLA yete ho MTTD yete ho National Road Safety Authority yete ho sadwe chese nwanwa so what dem kura what ni fie kura mpa no anya license no de nam mate ohwe ne driver okoba one or two car the next minute no nam kwanzo na de ewu kura asefem ye tanker drivers na mo mate wo be wie no aye driver enti ne boss so oda no ho ababa no atu car no wo be wie no wa kwatwi afa nipa so wo be hu a na ya normally so wo observe ya wo mo mu chi cars akese wo be na small boy bi nkran ketenkete adai hwede enu esi ye wo ye frɛ ho sei dwaso se hikuma se kwan yi so mmabunu papa bi omukọ omasore omakọ camp oba nipa be 15 and tesa car no wunhunu car uhu se ye car ni monka fra wate monka fra no mo prade mu odin emu oya car na tete atete nana ready nyame na research na omoaye no so ono ma kyerɛkyerɛ ya de kudie nti a sankwanhia no esie enti no ne tentini ne tietie mu ne sɛ wo mo azese wo mo twitwi pragea ne ho ahwan training bia nkoso training bia de hia ne sɛ o community wanya bia wo ansa kwabra no watu no ode nam na moto etwi no ode nam ana odi bone ano abepa ache mo mimi ye sorry eno ano no na de ewu ni nwanwa ne sɛ won sha helmet o me se na no na edabe ya we fi dey no wo tantra ho ya dru T junction we wa ha we no so ba e na sei nti saa na tie ye free say ne ye ba we do T junction driver ni papa so obegina hwe because ho traffic light bi anya adwuma nti e watch and go enti another one nso ka bi ba moto bi wo free ha ye hu ya oh pa no adagatam just like that afena wode mojashi asode na obebleme driver no na ono driver enso ka wa yedai wo ba ese nyina chese abotere enti no wo hwe sadia bacon some motor acid ana nkwanhie esie no motofo nko ano 73% just wo ma fa ni nyina emre no aso se wo sempanifo pragea ni moto no se ye mra se ye de wo san hyehyɛ ba ho na kraketua bia no ote akire kraketua bia no entitie bia anim eye ho no ma on se de Ghana ya hohoye ne tie hwehwe anim ahohoye saa enti saa wanam ho ye school ani afa ne de ama no ma ne nko process ni mu saa no bete ne ma se ne agya ne saa eye serious o enti de ye ka de akire ni e was say ye ka say nkwanhia ye declare ne say public health emergency ora Yuras Mubarak twiro bibi sa na de no ho e was ye de mo bo ba bia ni hu dia kwesi wa twa no brofo da hokwa eno ano no na fei emra no enya adwuma emra no nya adwuma o license nya kese bibia nya adwuma ye adwuma ye behunu wo mo anya no ne yi nkate bone na frim ye yi nkate bone na frim ene wo be call lorry stations ahodo no mu bi cars no anyen allegedly eso wo be call post impedifo ne dia wo ya da e kire no kohwe ayi tata ibi no service and nothing na man say nam kwa so mesi ebi mo te car fu mu ene ba bi a yedu yeda so te car ehwe ne ehwe ani mu emu ayi na no obi busa say nti sa road wedding na ne say because ekwan na anya road enya wedding na car no anso wo issue nti ene say seseka bia no ma afafade abobbo hu sede yi nti wo se mra no ye adwuma nya sa de bia ba betra ne akasa saa o ana ye twa ma pani bi pa wu ansa ne ate committee wo se mra no ye adwuma se mra no ye adwuma o fine obi e kasa se road no ye biem so nkwahiesi because obi ni mobi nti esi ya enti dia ne yenye omo license ni free won sam kura forever na obi kum obi eno ano we ayi Savior Church die ya omo awuwe eno ano no wa wo de awuwo akosie no eno ano no de we pra wa na abehwe no obi anhwe no emo aye o na insurance no kura de enko ho titiru pa ne wa ye ayi e fa ne say ba ko ne de say comprehensive wo betwa nti wo akra bewie kra no wabre na third party de nanso third ye no ane etua nti wo kra de no yi wani sa na ye kono to odi bo mu a say your de mso menyame de because also corporate insurance ahwa be di mfie bebre na won sankan yes ramo o ma me mu akwa aba nti be be ye duru no sa no pa ni e to aso.
Well, said the OC can very, very sad. Michelle, who figures out the Google Hodia Maya. A chess a young Casa Kahana, in fact, why and very simple and straightforward for us. One I say fata, for instance, what you always use about Pragia, that's where the challenge has always been. Taking decisions as a country on Pragia. I hear another challenge for all of us. I don't know. Say, maybe then we'll stop because Pragian quite a whole conversation for us as a country.
Our light in it to on a main road so.
And then no crack you and they say a car and say they kind. O mine anka sensi jinaye into any category Pragian or she. O mine is jinaye. They toss you beam. Yeah, you will see a signal. You can say Pragian be Miami be ben trust us and what saying. A fade near ba. One a Pragia share nankasa no. Nkwada 14, 15, 16. One the HP sa share no. E kwa ben omo fa so a assembly ho driver union ho do ho no opinion leaders ho no obia abu na ni agu so na no da mikroma of Kenya say na Pragia fa nkwada mako enkono. In fact, me gina ya America che ni panse de na be ma wotu sa na mo say wote nkra akotra ngare to na yo.
Akane sa.
Kan sa ko. Eti the level of impunity bu aye bu ani gu bibia so na ye fra bibia ye abnormal bia normal no isusu na e ban eso chen de ye wu enti uze anopa bia no gina wa de me kai won say you see the future generation there be ye dada ye eye ya generation na see future no oh ye bibia ni ho is becoming a hopeless reckless helpless when these three factors back up pe e chese o man no yonne and the heading ye press e be buy so. See, I'm happy this morning. We had a national overview. Total crashes. Yeah. 7,289. Annually. Fatalities in Kwajina 1,504. Fatalities near oh. Injuries near on said trap when year 2 or night trap. Sahanyo Maniomano. You know, it's.
And then no. So this is Yamia Fro. Na no plan de bia be hospital because already an assessor.
A shareholder involved 12,354.
And we just 6 months as a more 2025 you.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Baby akujira.
Ye nwi afino baby nam no. Na kuma se kwan na de kwabena. E was a frɛ road minister.
No, kuma se kwan na de say now that the last time I checked. Hey. E wa haya no yenya kwanya na road minister din komo de okan ni say a priority even though sikani a priority. And afi contractor no kra no masama no asrele say on sambra back to site. Na omaye adwuma phone bi kra ko demonstration mo chese ye ntuomoka kroma ne Ghana for the share so bia onom no ye kire kakra enti let us side with the minister a bit even though there's a major inconvenience. I want to believe that once every blessed day Ghana for no guru so sa ekwani new I'm not sure he's sitting down there. Kwame Agboja we all know. I'm not sure he will sit down unconcerned. So what you say a major priority in the fear come the manu too means what I remember so we dear when you man yesterday you say usikasha by kwame be was so ye by it say ahemfo chinye kwa no e bi di dabi achi wadaroma me make say me bunu ne mahafo ne me bunu east kwa ye wie ni nyina ba ba bi adu no say the ye tie so wo amasaman kwantempo no so no bomodia na consider na ehu de na afia o ka se bi de ma ne ya kra se ya wie kwan no so kra no so asodin adrava fo birika tenten ko ya wie kwan so ya wie kwan no ba bi ani kwan so san ka ho ba bi e kof so e so to no bo ase ya wie kwan no so kra ya de mu ne kra no o si road ready na ya de na car no be road ready se me no station master me wi dua na be tawo lego me ko ho ti bi ju obia car no be sa na afi magic akra akoma as ai for DBA for no na o say with the station cars they unya say ba dey be aye adwuma na the road wey bam nti ube hu no na dan so ma car nsuo to a
enyunu so te say e say o be say na hu nyina ye
na hu nyina afọ car ba ko bo so o tin na no da be 3 months ni car me ko tin bi am say experience be wi hu sie o car ni no
ade hu nyina
and we need to be careful about these things. Service provision of this country very poor,
very
obi a wo no o cost o dan yen yen ye betua woka se bi wadar ma wo brase yen na wo dan yen no ye ba na se ka se o tai ko bai enye papa wipe enye papa na wo mom bu afu di atem and obi a hwe ye hwe hansa that continues to be the challenge. Me gidi se china na me adoma bia de be we crack na ya bibia ko kama e da se pay so komo kese a TV di abre ma make out say to ye dwumade so we ne fe twatwo kro bedwam on Adom TV multi TV so fiama kwata maklo ne de asemidi kadesta ko gina yakwan so ne nkwanhia hodo ene nyoma hodo a ese ye na ekwan no mu emuda ho ye pa so important other odiabre in fact if you look at the national overview growing crisis now a car sankwanhia we ebemu 12,354 for just 6 months after we nipa pra edidema 8,300 and after uba a year other so bonsi bibia koso kama wan say ebraso say ye try and come on so wan say well uba first nipa so ahwe won nkwa 1,504 after uba a year car hodwa apempem so 7,289 it's so unfortunate say we call ekro we dey bia da pa me catch ho this is the only country ye kase ye bo ade bi hu ban ade no kwa graph no kwa na ekoso because from 1992 I said it this morning the fight against ghost names it has not changed. Before mo akofo mo afa banro edu mo afa akwati botwe mo afefa kenofrate mo afa bedu ene area doctor to force him. And also raise a serious concern about that. But always that is what they do. If we don't help in solving these challenges, they be because to force him, doctor, good morning. Or no go to me detect this idea no. You because you're blaming about and you no be detect you. People who have been entrusted in certain positions. I'm using Dr. to force as a figurehead because all finance ministers they've suffered same. The fight against ghost names. And show how indisciplined we are as a country and as a people. How we are corrupt in terms of our thinking and how we do our things. The easiest way out to become rich or to be successful in this country is to be dishonest, to be unpatriotic, to be insulting, to do things that are untoward, abnormalities, and then get yourself involved in the in the politics of the day. That's the easiest means now in this country to become successful. And that's the danger ahead of us. There's anarchy ahead of us if we don't sit upright to bring back those virtues of patriotism, honesty, and transparency. There's anarchy. In fact, the center is not holding, and it's chaotic. Very chaotic. The impunity that is shooting up in this country. We are all looking on helplessly. Helplessly. The danger again is the kind of media space you're operating now. Very dangerous. Into what ought now so NDC near. What the cost now? Say a ball champ so unti that. We NPP no say unti. What the cost now? Nobody is thinking the Ghana factor again. Nobody. In fact, we have arrived at this point on this matter of Boku issues because of lack of the truth. We are a bunch of dishonest people. Very dishonest, very disorganized, very greedy, or overly partisan. Overly. MP sharing near MP. No, the opposition are not needing common constitution and program as not party for a for Adnan Castle NDC, Adnan Castle MPP. Now a fester into something. Yes, so. Yes, so your mind inequality as so in this country. I'm afraid they are normal. Nuisance is now a normal. In fact, fake. A priority. Fake, a priority. Truthfulness is offensive now in this country. And that's how dangerous it's becoming. So, Obia from Akwatia to Penyumu, Centroni to the politician, Sofu to the Malam. Obia chantro with courage. Odi tropa no sure no or kasawa kukudrosu etron odi. On kanu kreba akokra. Centroni be fast, some no kano, utie and the in the corner basa, and yen no kreba akokra. And yen no kreba akokra. But no account for no wedding. Centroni better chrome hanum bebia edi atem. He's the hero. So I don't think I'm a man in I didn't know. God 10 years has been the road, the path to success. A true year has been the road, the path to success. There's nothing like go through the mill, be tried and tested, and come out as a refined gold. Where you decide you realize that you've worked for it and you're so proud of it. What we want to do now is that as I sit here, 28 or 7 years in this industry, the person who just started today at Kasapin, at Classic FM, wants to be like me within the next 2-3 years. That's the danger. A typical example is the honorable member I'm hosting today. He cannot just say of Afenyo over the professional or the sports our being what dear man over 27 years. What tries to be a member of parliament whilst working as somebody in academia for years. So every facet of the life, one corner goes through. It will burn out the old answer say, oh, Brekum West, my friend Chemi, not to say Sana Moye. Oh, the answer I'm always on to man. Come to him. What can he do to help your base, not as I say? A country of beggars where Obishanopa, Nisikashi Obi Botum, it's a misrepresentation, blackmailing, character assassination. Obibeko office to office, friends to friend. Yeah, what you be on free bar. That's where the person will crush you like something. Crush you just like that. And Tronkwanga no misrepresent you, no more misrepresent you. Near Kanhun Sem Bonesa. And if your name is not perfumed by the God that we serve, Udimba Bon baby, now is the lifestyle people are living in this country. Politics including Nipa Yesen Kofodi Ogana. A man your 70 and they talk about bread and butter. Cheap minds. And I did bread and butter, here's something to talk about. Bread and butter. So you are misrepresenting someone. Adansi Krum, you've not seen it. And war betides you. War betides you. Who people who are nanti conquer for offices no mufiem. Na uko di tro egu because of what? Bread and butter. Or because of a position. War betides you. Unfortunately, some of our people, they're also not up to standard, weak-minded. They assume it is the bootlickers and the sycophants will come to you and say all manner of things. No fair reasoning, no fair judgment. So helpless a country. And go and look at our pledge and our anthem. So I urge all of us. Posterity will judge me and it will judge you. Samose MPP nti NDC nti yanka no kore. MPP nti NDC nti yanka no kore. Posterity is just on the waiting list. It will judge everybody according to your deeds. It didn't say yankwa. Omanya ye the policy bi ba na ye pesi ye peja mu a ye be ko atia ne saa na ade agusi pam. How can this happen? How can this happen? How? Me po asem dudu. Abo hia na mama ye tonyo no na hono bu nyindam na no minim se onim lumba nyom to sa abo hia na mpa de penti odo me po asem dudu na se unya da yiti lumba aba ye eno mi ti o parliament am say wow odo me po asem pa
na abo hia
na
enchira de penti na to asem bebre
hey but that was a deep statement
yes
because of ahunchire kakrentino you can't see through say really me doje
sisi ase na wakai
ahunchire kakrentino
sisi ahunchi wa uni adamfo
ahunchire wa uni adamfo it's so sad the genuineness of friendship is questionable
exactly
people are with you for what they will get from you not loyal to a fault
no nese ahunchi wa o ma hene we are with you o kasa be ma ahunchi o kakra na hwe o frɛ me kra me mfa sanet Tilumba the living legend.
Now we are now some bog chin. Hey, Matuni now. Oh, you brutal. There you have a call. Good. Oh, Kakaka.
Yes, I check
Papa. Chief.
Good.
Oh, wow. I see. Bayana Ban, everybody. When I meet you guys, I talk about
Agrek.
Yes. Because Agrek there obi kind the backbone. Yeah, need their question gold ni koko ni. But kuyayo there. Who to na jeje muda. I thank God seven call for be a pass year Nansia or two major universities, Legon and then Tech. You know what the course, chemistry and political science or matter actually baby. Eddie Kube. Kube no. Omo develop into something else. Na oji breko ho you be amazed adwini omotimenya ehu de kube hono no the high school say we etimi ye eno achi nkwa no so no omo veer off from the normal kuyayo na ye nyina ye no epe large scales of production in terms of soya needs. I'm surprised. Wow. This is really what you want to say. Yes. You who say gold mine ankasini. Ye dey buy e so no. Na say omuko monim da and it's so encouraging. I was so happy, was so happy, and they threw a challenge to me. Say me yem koko de any and they offer buano border. They raised two critical things. One, nipa omo engage omo on their behalf no omo ntimi ntu omo to emman crime show omo reni omo ma because of chrono they can do that omo nya no kwafo. When they leave the farmland, so they are forced to live there. And that's dangerous for us. Two, Sikasem. Because so when you a major backbone to push you are, they be adano kuyano. Oh, sir, 3x4 kuyani biana on and money out of no medina, etc. So almost use him as a conduit to get out there to government or other potential investors in Agric. So Omombra to their aid, because they have the heart and the knowledge and the passion to do that thing. But I can say, in terms of Sikasem.
Mencha tifo na machia minwa. Na mafa kwanya isu na machia Gbande for. Na masa wishi the family of Dada Lumba. Any Ghana for nyina ma wishi omo yako. Mitio ya ba mitie nsem bebre. We have a long way to go, and I don't know whether minim say yebenya na right and I na right, but where I sit, we have a very long way to go. To be very sincere with you, because as a young man, Manchekra Omahene December 1st, no ma 50 years.
Wow,
at least my chekakra. Now growing up from Kumidi, my small village. Nema hune say nokure ena odia na odi nyamesuro ka ho a nyame ya adoma obedi yie na odi obuo ma mpanyefo a nyame buawa obedi. But me started at the church somewhere 2000. And I'm sure I say me china then. Me sure my church me say we teach mine.
Oh,
that's where I started.
I see.
Until me tonight teach mine for almost 6-7 years. And I'm at the university and I'm a cook master and so and all those things. Until Edru Babino or Mahine, just like you were lamenting, and all of us are going to lament. But as to whether I say a better solution to that problem, no, it's another thing. Omani, those virtues, any hobium. No correct, any hobium. Obuoman penny for any hobium. Sesia, when we are smart, minimum. Sesia, we are cromfort, almost we are smart.
We are cromfort,
almost we are smart.
Almost you are smart.
You are a very smart person, and you are a thief. It's simple. Oh, you look sexy. You know people like using that word. The person is just really telling you are selling yourself. You are a prostitute. You can't look sexy. How will you look sexy?
So what do you say you
exactly. You are seducing somebody. That's why they would describe you. You look sexy. Oh, say thank you. When they describe you, you look sexy. It clearly tells you that
it seems to be one.
Exactly. Code now what they call it. Because you shouldn't look sexy. Why are you in a sex mood?
Debbie. When you are broke,
exactly. Then they would say you look sexy and you are happy. You can't do that. You can't seduce that man of God. He's also a human being.
Exactly.
He's human. The man is human. So in the first place, you know that the man is human.
One man.
Oh, it is a fact. It's a fact. Now, angels when they saw the nakedness of those people, so it tells you the human nature that you are. Oh, this guy is a smart guy. Go and check through the background of the person and see what kind of work Nipane. Fear want to say. Ntimi nyai adwuma no honom no mwatu kwan nko bi anyankopon ama onimdie a wa hye usam kakra anka wa hye adwuma bi ase a wubua wunua no wunua no fu se wo de
obefa ofisi ala
ofu se wo de wanya sika na ono no ba begina wo so
fako
ase wadwuma you see the huge unemployment na ya can no man yimu no it is just because young men are not patient. Nipa niabotre. I don't even know what these young guys want to pick. Omu niabotre. Wuna want me nyewa adwuma, want me mi adwuma. Obi say bi adwuma, sabe, wafa wo adwuma no mu no. Na wo person onipa no within 2 years no, wonu be ye
chain
nipa na onu wafa wo adwuma. How is it possible? Meanwhile, nipa na onu watimi criticize adwuma, maybe it's taking the person more than 20 years, 30 years.
More.
And watimi abie sa adwuma no. And why they engage you? Hey, what you say say? Nyame mpangu na so wonnim na okotoka ma obi so oya ma osesa. Oh, odi. Just oba hene.
Onka okra.
Onka. That's
the problem.
Says no one can.
I have a good example with this one. A friend of mine, Kwasi Asai or Domi or for sales, work
and pay
every 3 seconds. Be as engine to aim my oil ne away and a tire na kotoa. Say oh no to me create problem for the car. Come in for money. Yes, and then that's the mentality.
I don't know how we are going to change. I don't know. I don't know. And sometimes if you look at the children themselves, they are even more intelligent than we are.
Yeah.
And the society that we are building today is all about wealth. Sika. Nobody is even talking about just positive attitudes.
Yabedru because so we say me madwene mu no all was say mo yabedru if we say me susu say your gate it was widely open and checked. So once you are not ready to be checking, that is why akoko shops ni binim omdi sudi kokko gu akoko ho na etene won to say fresh akoko na yakoto ba moja na kala no mdi ahye no akoko enu nti na ye be koso aka say konkonte powder no ye the frango ye the sawdust nso eye enu ti na capsules obi be ye duro no the capsules no the sawdust no
so where is the human in
but that is what I'm saying that's what I'm saying that's what ya tna ha so on say buy ready ye di agro na red ye di agro say na I take you over we na fe red and na buy and na assemble ko wezi society na is so disorganized say obi nya akukuduro dressy oba man dodo na mo fa ncheme eyi virtually no photo na ohya atade titia na ne toma no IDSCC no o de agu na tade rechi no akotena front row of any important function whether church whether president in baby whether den no oti any pa ono na jodi ko nyina say me be hwe be ma o mra ne nsem go na matimi de saade na bri na ni su Delilah na masesane shebre na mazum de nyesika people wake up as women and all they have is their God given a special aid ni kuto omuso mo nyahwe omo na de confusion so my system no that's all they have that's all they have but onim say ono oba no the onyame aye no sabe o chance be be makwa
so mo the confusion about system
God given aid no
so mo jojo penyefo na ya ase kwade omo jojo penyefo na ya ase
oh Steve oh have you
we laugh over some of this but they are serious matters so these are serious matters the confusion but o ma hin wa Adeba kwa ebi ameka na menu na ba mu this attitude of human rights
yeah
obi di bone no odi bone no be ka o say na right akwala yi ade a enye wo fie no wontime ntene no because na right akwala ko school na o chabe o sha say put up a behavior bi na enye na teacher for betene na o mo say na right ena na wo kai wa shed ne ma no wakwakọ tena nipa mu wo be ka o mo say ne de na right nti sa right yi enkosi daban
that's so funny
enkosi daban
that's so funny
so we need I don't know how we are going to get it mimi ti apa yi de mi hu kwan a ye betimi dey solve that problem because politics about be ka ho and it just you rightly said and then so per se obi bia be kototin oboni a obeye bibia obeye a muntimi nkan no wo de fa ho kodon
political life asa
wo de ho don political party pe woni how
you know I don't want to push and push
woni how you don't have a problem
I really don't want to push this morning because if I'm
you don't have a problem
if I'm pushing this morning
what
that's the point if I'm pushing this morning the Ghana Police Service is a bigger challenge for us because of political interference if I want to push this morning because come on how yeah unim no I should
anyway
just, yeah,
my fancy na menu apegyini so ato aso
Apostle virtually you are delivering a sermon
thank
so,
you
Apostle
thank you before I call
you
know I was in Brekum this Saturday
great.
Yes honestly there's a man I have to say a few men abeka Ghana one more Ghana hodo we told sir friend me severally but it was difficult for me Jimmy Kosuani na me chances said no I have to get it was about the tomato factory and the tomato processing plant Wedi Africa the sweet mother tomato paste you know and I will encourage very soon you see it on Multi TV I will encourage that a 24 year man and one bia tomato paste di dwabiano there's something coming up by a Ghanaian Brekum Niba this year you know and that is sweet mama tomato paste you just love it and but I'm encouraging you that people are equally out there who still think that Ghana can still be positive. So those people, you single them out and you push them to the best of your energy. That Ghana and so move for it's coming out very soon. And it's you where you
exactly.
So I was asking questions whether what you bring so. What you bring you see in and I'm happy because nipa me who so I engage you or mukra or no. I said what? You know, what about this?
Is a special personality.
Yeah. Not such a product and such a facility. Intimate and national brand. Ever one because a club do one ever for a Juman. You know,
a buyer said, dear Cassian is obi critia Juma. It is an individual be a critia Juma. There's a sa buying bois, Emma Juman Yeden. A Jina, a Jumanu Jina. Direct and indirect employment where the Africa a big creature no a big over 10,000 because they say outgrower farmers and on our support to any adketua or more our form of factory hall for production or more year human yard ketua distribution and marketers out there. Nana Yabuahen is a special personality now on my idea. Yeah, ye free Bricum West. Gene to be precise, and then important, you know, ye de why when they say, or shares, yes, or Bobran. How many people? The Yesica so mu be a Juma or no basing Hanover could be the crew. Ewo Bricum West 10 hours drive. How no base you have on your own quine supervisor, but or being one set. Obi bia adwuma no wo ho a ebe create jobs ama emmabu ne wo ho enye nnwuma ye nti te say dey na wo ka no ye nyina ye responsibility and as a member of parliament our champion this in fact say dey kan no medikan ani aban mu mpanyimfo adi kwan a ye be fa so aboa ama adwuma na gina na create jobs ye be sere te say dey wo ka no made in Ghana product aban aye nhihye ye say aban procurement bia no de dikan agese saa no ma no Ghana ni adwuma bi enye bi wo ha ansa na ye import I think say ade a esese ye hwe ni yie ye schools ye feeding wo secondary schools ni ade nyina tomatoes ne no ma esese ye to free companies like Wedi or Mono, edua tomato no dodo na ewo Bricum West ho adwuma ye fo dodo na wo ho ye produce na ye de kodwas man so ti be fa kwanye so na machia the good people of Bricum West na machia ye na ya aboa hen enye no nko anwuma hodo bebre in fact on my Bricum West make I say the last few years about 10 years Osha Yakwanya will contribute to significantly.
Oh, that same person.
A breku a gene to a yumum after a giant crub quine on a yes, aquino.
Oh,
Osha gene town roads are aquino in our own a year. Currently, our site, our support, or yen support town roads is contributing a lot in terms of education. Gene a senior high model. Or no, LBC chair community. Another China, the only FM station a war a year in Bricum West we have two. And you was that be FM station a war. And Rajana, their backgrounds on a war, a social event bigger, you know, or the BC for the community. So he's contributing so much to a year community. Any Bricum West, as I said, ye born abasunti, ye betcha, and ya boahena, yasre. Say Bricum mine emma e wo Ghana na ama no nyina omomwa na mombe invest back in our communities na yen so support bi a ye wo ye de beboa ama atumi akoso my quick one na wo kan bi fa ghost names I think say ye wura to forcing policy or the aba no ye tumi gina ye nan so de ye adwuma e be yi ghost names because and she previously wo ho ne so man say ghost names don't ba afei da ye ko tracy ghost don't ahwehwe omo na ghost nzi do be na tracy no say o say there is change of policy ne say abanya adwuma bia no every month HR and the director of finance mo validate nipa e wo ho ansa na ye tuyo omo ka enti e bia adwuma mu ha bosomi aso director HR director finance mo validate say workers wo ha 10 abanya tuya department ka ye be hwehwem no na workers no ye 6 a mo am validate mo na ye say charge mo completely ekobasa because you am validate abanya ntua And those who are validating we are na ye jam off the hook na ye chesi ghost no na ni boy ye ghost the uncle who know. And I think that this shift in policy will deal with the matter once and for all. The best say ye dia kukuduro ebeye eye sa enwuma no. Road accidents on my and menua ba eka ho asema wo de sha ase di dwuma no, especially o kan pragia ho asem na Ghana ha ye ka district na se area pragia agin hinipa eyebia mebrikum eni brikum. In fact, that's the #1 mode of transportation e wo brikum ni ade so do brikum town ohun se de enti ye best for us e wo brikum ni ye kron ketwa na se no a very significant mode of transportation. Enti ye best say omo use in fact accidents ni wo ahodo ni ade no ye best and you made very important points. Say omo twi training ben ye dey more in terms of road safety training ben omo the legal regime ne ho no man tie besre. So why say contribute significantly and for us in the rural communities pragia ne abobo ya no ana de ko yemfom ni ade besre say ye di ahwe yie ebeye ye adwuma say de ebeye a enkwanhia ahodo no eso ebete de amaye na yetumi akoyanim yakwanya oman na usre road minister no nyankopon adom na no finance minister last Thursday oba parliament afi abrewa yipuma ewo kwan mu obeka ya on the 29th March parliament approve appropriation na appropriation da ya approve ye no na ye wo block money bi ehye ho 13.8 billion Ghana cedis aban twato ho under the big push until now ya finance minister be year budget review no na say sika na emfa yen sankan mid-year budget review na be allocation for various roads and that 13.8 billion almost 14 billion specifically for road sector this year to deal with the road infrastructure issues no there oman ebeboa enti anybody mu ya I'm very aware say the almighty Jinejine Sampa road has been captured under the big push. It's a very huge infrastructure, $50 million time or more award ye. Nyankopon adom it has been captured. It bomb pa ye say ye betumi aye ho adwuma na ya kwan nsem no yetumi akle na akwan no etumi abeye krabe hwenti akwan nsem no de I'm very confident President Mahama I take very bold decisions that we will deal with the road sector problems. No mind. The AFN said last week, sanya pass it and this is a game changer. Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund.
I know they are so important because
Ghana
the previous administration
maintenance specifically. In fact, your maintenance culture, and the previously road fund and yes, specifically for maintenance. Sika, they call a road sector ministries and agencies, you know. But this act started that fund aside completely from a consolidated fund, completely from Ministry of Roads, Sika, completely from all the agencies under the Ministry of Sika way not setting specifically to deal with road maintenance issues.
So important.
Now, OSHA Act, no said there, Yashishena, or my Sika 40% will go direct to constituencies, 276 constituencies. Yashe Sika na Abano, be about 40%. Will be located constituency way. Then the portion 60 na can share road baby be here more baby road traffic load esone ade enti huge investment aban we road sector coupled with this act enti buy and the certificate of agency ye nuamo minority ni majority nyina hunu say road maintenance a big issue Ghana. So quickly we passed that act as I say. Minimum president by now we signing ya was signing we said ye be crewers be call into the fund. Na ye best say purpose wa ye dey set we o man ye dey be ye adwuma na say yetumi manage fund we ya e be duru ba bi no potholes ahodo a ye hunu wa kwan so esa ne say nkwanchi ahodo ye o man metumi aka say e mudodo na me ne empirical data me dey hwenamom potholes pa contribution to accident any bad road wo ya kwan so no contribute significantly to a road accident nti yankopon boa na you roll it out yes I found that
okay so me pese ebegina boko and road no maybe yeah. We'll look at this matter of the Attorney General and then but I know the because I always want to believe that the end product will justify our courts who are the final decision makers on some of these matters, even though there's a need to run commentaries on some of the positions of it. But quickly, my member will come and the birthday for these two great personalities in Tafo, Reverend Steve and Pastor Stanley, Sam, Charismatic Evangelistic Ministry, a happy belated birthday. Na onyame nkoso anointing mama the next level of my anointing interform you know mafa onyame adwuma attitude pa onyame shiramu pa ye Reverend Steve and Pastor Stanley na fi masa we free baba honom obaba oye police ni ewo ahafo goso Winfred or police officer wa ahafo goso o se ne maame Cecilia Abna Asantoa Dankwa or Obuasi Tutuka I'll say happy birthday. Namachia, ye rep also Sami Asari. Oh, half on our representing ye multimedia. Half Sami. Good to always be on point to be updating us. The echo a year a half. And then era Mongote ni Ula Mongote. If that name rings a bell, you know, baby also be and thank you. Also Ajibra also should be. CP so Oshebi. Yambra back to a studio Metroska, Metroska, they no doubt about that. No, star 281 hash option 4. Nafi Kosoaneka any amount by the close of the day Metro become. My the studios are there. There are matching in them, Oko Pandaya and Pandai themselves, Era matching in them, Safa Magic Nebra. Where you move the whole multimedia crew there and the positive impact that came after we've exited. People are struggling in silence. I'm telling you. And that's why the media should be a conduit for people's welfare and development and for entertainment. Therefore, I've always wished to be part of the second coming of the multimedia group there because the first impact is still very, very fresh on my mind. What we did, what we achieved together as Pandai citizens and then as member of parliament and as the multimedia group and representative Brekum West. And so I can confidently tell you that you know about to the next year, but I don't think the NDC will even make a mistake of trying to touch or somebody will make a mistake of trying to compete or challenge even at the primary level again. It's still re-elect and continue. And I believe that you know for a continuation of what era Stuttgart Nemyam for what demonstrated so far. It's so pleasing, so overwhelming because I've been in that constituency, I've lived in that region, meaning members of parliament of Mabesinako, and I know what he is doing as I speak to you now. And Yeman more energy. Yes, let's say Unyamebe na domina the other two painful in Biano, Ubunya that Aquanian, a Kwan wasem, a Juma wasem, and then always in touch with the people, no, or because I hold that at the end of boy in a Yakanko. Oh, back to you. Maybe because can be answer and maybe they make us the main introducer. No, but if you want to, it's all not person will be too much.
Oh, not the work I am at this multimedia thing.
Yeah.
Your second coming.
Yes, second coming.
Normally second coming.
Dangerous.
And you know, the second coming, no. Me who ampedu.
Yes.
Now what organizing?
Yes.
Because me the way individuals make investment.
Yeah.
In constituencies.
Yes.
I don't manage people.
Yes.
Just like me, no.
Yes.
We are nipa ba.
Yes.
Our body D.
Yes.
And them are
transformation.
Transformation now or the ba. Because Yakupon obo no reaction. But beer or potential. Everywhere there is a potential.
Yeah.
Until your second coming, no. Make sure some more you come and look at
areas that
yams nankasa you produce of pandai.
Yes.
You'll be amazed.
Yes.
Ebiana, your second coming.
Yes.
Ebema obikura.
And can be a kuba investment.
Factory work panda.
Yeah.
Now I catch it around Salaga, Bimbila, Wolensi.
Yes.
Just the yam we produce in Bandai, you cannot.
Do na kahok.
Farm gates, no. Access roads, no. Bebrina, Eddie, MI. Into no. Maybe what you say, Massa Bay. Your second coming will come.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, no, something good.
Bahama is there.
Oh, and then oh my goodness. We see one good thing about young politics in the say. So we need chamber.
Yeah.
No we're outsider.
Yeah.
Negatives no kwana what positives na ya na doors because we hear road fan asem ya okan road fan e hodada.
Yeah.
But if we say we need to amend certain clauses.
It's so important.
That
I'm excited.
It can strictly look for maintenance.
Yes,
because
maintenance.
That is the rationale behind road fund.
Maintenance.
Maintenance. But ministers need bar any opportunity because law no muno ego kakranti no. Eya no mo dey hear other things. By this time we want to strictly road fund no maintenance. And the new leg near that introduction of the 40% to the constituency. This is a tweak.
Yeah.
And also banner constituencies no. Yen so yen kakra na. You betimi dey aye maintenance e wo yen village roads no. So that it's not limited to Kumasi, limited to Accra, limited to no. Yes and yen so na ye won crash no. Ya kwan no we don't really get access to. Which is when you know a building consensus for the minister to act.
We also have a responsibility. About problem. Yeah, the problem.
Exactly.
You use ghost names are okay.
Yes.
It's still because Atu cannot be everywhere.
Yes. But maybe ghost names even especially ghost names na kasa.
Yeah.
Me one little challenge.
Ghost names no.
Because ebi wa ye inflated figures no.
But a common would be no. That's what you say.
Ebi wa.
Teaching field, we can tell after 6 months.
Yes.
Remember what was
because all the time we have hair count. All the time we have validation.
We are not truthful.
Yeah,
and
that is the problem.
Yes. Two problem obenya.
Yes. Enya two problem. Ghana for problem. Your problem.
Your problem from recently becine. Tio, Baredu, Kwesibo.
Everybody is complaining.
Obi complaining about this.
And then the Ghana card bio data. We still produce gold names.
But do you know the danger with what you are saying? Another dangerous thing we are doing to ourselves. The people we engage to do this Ghana card on our behalf, how they see that
one is also true.
It's another thing. Ghana card need to make connection.
Almost started crying infiltrating into the data.
My goodness.
That is this country for you. Something that is supposed to be who data, who bio data. Completely you know. Obi to me, such sano, and obi di just say, I produce this kind of things. You know, attitudinal change is very important. And you know, Oma hin, my friend no see ho. Na fe, ebi amrani nti na ma ba boko kakra.
Yeah.
When you na chire no, I just want to make a sure be say, enne, ana ye nyina ekoye anim no. Nnema no bi wo ho a yeah, the politics be shemua MY, especially human life. And then nipa obi wu no. Want me mabiu. We ye den nipa ntimi mabiu. So on boku issues no. Ye na ye wo minority no. Ye nyina trans hu say. Ye fa anya politics. Because they say the boku ye politics bi mu a MY. Because Boku issues na say and echo so nyina and some yekeka wo Boku before elections. That is what is happening in Boku. Apart from that, there's nothing happening. And some na yekeka ye ye de to aban. And no, that is what is working in Boku now. Nyan some na yekeka ya nka problem behind in Boku. It should have been like before. It shouldn't have escalated to this time. And nipa be some people are reporting say yet to about up to date no nipa omo Boku no is almost 300. People who somebody just take a gun pa no aku pa no aku pa no aku. It's numbering 300. And then Kumasi ABS. Nalerugu ABS. I am a nodna. And sometimes me sans some way be so I don't need to put politics in it at all. Not at all, because you would hear politics be more and consider ben. NPP will go, NDC will come. NDC will go, NPP will come. But Boku will remain Boku. The people, the Kusasi, the Mamprisi, they will remain there forever and ever. Their offsprings will continue to live together. So near me mesre Boku for you now and say. Onipa ba kon say entimi solve that problem. E just omo ankasa
Boku for na.
This Kusasi for na ankasa tenase. This Mamprisi for na ankasa tenase. No mo busa omo say ne ekoso e dey eno munya free. What do they get from it? To kill your colleague, kill your brother. You've lived there so many years. You've intermarried. Ebimu wa oko Kusasi for fear. Ne ma me nya Mamprisi nya. Ebia na no fabi Mamprisi ni. Uba Mamprisi for fear so. The same there are people who are married and then osori ko kum nipa oba no ne yere na ne beda no. Ebia na Kusasi ni. Obi na ne yere na no kunu no beda no. We friends Mamprisi ni. Why were we doing this to ourselves? Even sabi say politicians, ye na ya ba be da mo a, ba bia adresi mu hu say, sabi obi da wo a, na wo be hu nukure na, sabi nu ya na da ho bi ho. Ana if we have said something, say ye ba be yese ne yantimi anya, na nemu mo hu sade na ya kan ye ntimi nya. Adan e na mo ankasa no mo ma jobrel emma. Otumfo be ne obetimi aye. Otumfo obey me obetimi.
Efa dodo na agina yeso.
Dodo na otumfo obetimi akwatena. Sabi se mpanyimfo se nipa ba ko nsa nkata Nyankopon ani. Nya sa na mo kan. Nipa ba ko no sa entimi nkata Nyankopon ani. Gise ye nyina ye kabom. Ahini ayekunsu. Ahini ayekunsu. Ada bia yekon so. Nipa ne ba bi di hene no. Nti se kum nipa ni nyina wia. Na kwa kusisa. So we just want to beg. My appeal is to the Kusasis and the Mamprisis themselves. And every Northerner should preach peace. There shouldn't be politics. Politics now ya twam. Nyebesi say ya nyai politics no. Na ya nsre Bokufo na nkasa so anti omo ho ase. Ama atuo na ama forma. Omahene. You know that innocent workers are nipa no on free home. Ebia na free Ashanti region, ebia na free Eastern region, ebia na free Volta region. No nobody nipa na koko. And such individuals are under fear. Omuti dem. Omuntimi nya hwe. And as government workers so who free up within some 2 months, one kwa juma almost omuntua oka. Meanwhile the person's life is at stake. Whether you like it or not, stay there. Why? Until we are using this your platform. I am passionately using this your platform. I appeal to yenuanoma, omuye Kusasi for, yenuanoma, omuye Mamprisi for, who have coexisted. Omwatna honum ache enye ne omunya adwebro. Asembia ni wa enye ya no na yedeka. Asembia ni ho. O can say at the end of the day. Anuya na yedi babeka assembly. They should see themselves as one. Omu politics in free. They should forget about we the politicians and see themselves as they used to and come together and resolve this matter. Because it's becoming too many. ena ba bia ekono ya hwe yi a nkran ha ebi betimi asi kumasi asi takrade ebetimi asi chese because anywhere now obekọ na amamprisi wo ho kusasi wo ho no who told you say this rippling effects will not get there and I could see that soldier for media kogu ho they are just it's good say obekọ no makọ maintain security on by the end of the day they are just compounding the problem because at the end of the day nipa bekọ akodi nkwasi asam soldier ni be bono nipa kwa kodi nkwasi asam police ni be che no wonsi nyina so ediabufo na edan eba system ni mu because soldier ni gina ho na ukoye na enya so wono so fa ho nchaw dabi wono so akwa kobu is na o mo point no because uko bubu no wa mu nipa ni ya oh we NPP soldier ni no mo de na ba ha we because all these things will keep coming up.
That's how dangerous it's becoming.
That's how dangerous it's becoming up because politics will quickly come inside. We are born in a Nipana and we are no more interested in what the person has done. They should see themselves as one. Look, Omahini, you but if you do analysis of their intermarriages, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked, say they are married to one another. Obi owa wa facho no offer no kwakukum no onye obi fufuro. No offer no kwakukuno. It's not anything no. This sister ba no kwakukuno. That is what is happening. Just because you are born and we are patrilineal, maybe o mama akọ wo nti we kusasi ni. Because we are patrilineal.
Oh.
O mama akọ wo nti we your friend is saying we mamprisini. So if you pick a gun, you are just going to kill your uncle. That is it.
Well, okay, so with another angle. I'm
telling you, this is just what is happening. It is not like people who are parallel. No, they are intermarried. Omu share, omu warif, omu. Intino, omu muai nyina. Omu muai.
Me know the baby kuru mo de yanke bi amaju bre wa ma. You're 2 minutes away from home. You don't have a choice than to lead.
Please.
You know.
But concept no there. Many are canina there. You hear oh, but on my there's very significant development. Enra President Ekan Wasema Maniaje Hopa. Obekaya President Mahama launch a feed Ghana a waterchiman. Okase ye be set it up a agric mechanization centers near there. 50 of them across the country. I'm very happy saying Nra President announced so say green light has been given to 50. Procure 650, but this anymore 11 of them and I be set it up. Green light call for procurement of equipment over 600 of them are best set 11 centers. Now this is how it's going to operate. We can a Greek more factors are no manner no more the amount no subsidize the amount be a payment plan also na ya stagger over a period. This is different. Government no set up centers. Ebia Brekum enclave na ya set up centers. All the equipment ya training nipo mo use so omo de beko akuafo na fumu o pese o plow they will go and do it for you. A do harvest na here combine harvester rice na oya then it comes and support. And I think that this is going to boost agric production now. Na a very significant for the agriculture industry. Enti ye share nim say 11 no yes set up we are across the country and I'm looking forward Brekum West said you nim no ye nya bi or important ho a dia ebebo yi na yekuya ye yo no atumi akoso yesan say factory na aba no o man yes set up factory the biggest challenge is raw material availability. 80-year tomato factory. Currently, about 5,000 people are into the tomato production. challenge ye wo ho ne say a rain fed agriculture. A dry season in fact only few or more year dry season no watering can money adie ye twinsuo egu abubu ya mu edeko, and that is not sustainable. Enti ye nya center na ye nya irrigation all round season na ye produce at least about 60-70% of the raw materials from the district. Now ye fabi from adjoining district and other parts of Ghana. It will reduce the cost of production of the tomato or factory home. It is very, very significant. Enti adie ba kwa beka se mani aje home. There is a subject and one touch, but it's trending all over. You read before.
Yeah.
Attorney General Nolly Prosecutor wa file say only case that you know. I'm a very strong believer. Say body be koswa. There should be punitive actions. I best serve as deterrence to others. I'm very, very strong in that perspective, especially a bass a fighting a corruption. A idea here, papa. Let us establish that. Another China, or my yensan here from another perspective. Say you will nipe bibria ebia yabo mukwedu. So my emphasis will be a call for my sikabe 2 billion. Na enkomra na ye de dipano eko to afiase a ebo kokode but o man no so aboka sika ya hwere no kwan ben e be fa so anyade aye o man no yie enti wa hwe President Mahama focus back on operation recover all loot no yes sika akodi baabi nyina enti case ba ye hwe case by case basis. And in this particular case, my people who are equating it to say, Obiako via Sika Ebia 10 billion, Ozio for 6 billion, Branafa 4 billion, on a year case. Yes, this is totally different. In fact, I have gone through and listened very well. Uche Dr. Dufo case that the money is different, and this thing, as a country, it's not safe. So law ye dey ba causing financial loss to the state.
It needs to be looked at.
Because ubetumi take a decision.
What do you know?
Be a Canada say ye fan say who ye been government official they be a to say Victor Solomon Mudie ubekaya Justice Afre mo that time ko appeal ni ade nyina no judgment no can clearly say in all those, there was no evidence to say Obi Edisika. Namom, and Namom be omo 2 years. I'm minor boka. For instance, we have to check out about the year. Say what the minor aqua guarantee that Nipanan to me entry. But a be an Nipanan.
So it's always about. So Sadiano. I said it, and I'm happy you are bringing it. We say a very strict, even
innovation. Exactly. And America by the bedroom baby. We do the from the share we have to look at it. Do baby Obia clear case of thievery. Jail to serve as a deterrent. But over comrade form case here, charges in baby anywhere stealing a walk. Omo charge no say omo action across financial
we have arrived at this point
enti say ubenye sika no na ya hwe kwan pa ye be de be bo man no ho bra I think so we need to strike a balance. I'm not saying say people should not be jailed.
No, but that's not.
But if there's an option so ubenye sika na enye clear case of stealing I think that we need to look at it. So
we have arrived at this point. Yes, as a result of that suspicious and a political.
Exactly.
It's a some say exactly. Because my biggest worry is this law. It will kill a lot of initiatives.
Initiatives. Yes,
a lot. And there's no doubt about that.
Now, assigned to be a political weapon. It will weaponize it. Because say who take a decision na yes work also financial to determine that negligently causing and all those things it can be weaponized.
I tell you.
And we need to as a country. And wise I agree punishment should be deterrent enough. More and trivialize. Maybe case by case basis.
Maybe the attorney general so the amount for the issue they say. Attorney general say first be 8 or 7 or 6 cases na me interested. Me interested. It's one of the amount for him.
Do you know my response to that? Sir cases are also interested in now. People have tagged them say they are people associated with NDC.
Yeah.
So are we saying that all those who were prosecuted were also people associated with NDC?
You can think so.
Because if that is the case, say Nipa or my munina 8 years. You don't call court to Nina NDC for not just say will be MPP need 8 years, MPP need be a So if that is the case, MPP NDC for Mkwan Edu Mkojina court. Not say you review cases here. Obviously, NDC for cases in Kwan were review. Say be MPP for be Kobe. No, by were you NDC for no good to pursue MPP? You could argue. So if those prosecutions were politically motivated, I mean, so be it. But I don't think that they were politically motivated. There were people seen to have flouted. And we so by or share ya one say or more. Anybody be so this is the issue.
Solution so roll it.
Almost say young candy what
young candy what here.
What's abrone?
But honestly,
sanity.
Young
candy what here. What's abrone?
Yeah.
Wow. The way you see that is the problem. You see the way you have gone about it. So San and can say yet to me near kind of chronicle amount
reason prevail.
Now young say at the end of the day you be go obi hu fi. Young to me na you know. Na ebeka wo dia ubetimi akirikira say ye ama bibia da kama. You see that what chire kwanya wo fu say that to your thinking which to some extent I agree with you because decisions be here e be what take you
Mami cheska for no be sia. I'm counting down 5 4 3 2 is 1. The number is 0246 111 star 0246 111 star. You are the winner for the day. Wrap up for us. Honorable Nidam.
So all friends Omahene. You can't say ya. Maybe no problem. And I think that as a nation we can reflect just like we have said. And now you can do for some way. Attorney General buy nsem nyina watachi nyina no NDC for onsem and obia de enso wo de ache obia de enso wo de ache nti na
onye interested just wo de ache
na say onye interested wo de ache
then onye interested just wo de ache o
na interested
o say we de me ni ache
na just wo de ache
I mean fanche bi si me ni ache
oh me nyina potogum ni hwegum
oh David opposition won komo swa
opposition na say won ye kwa de kasa
oni ba de papa ti ase
oni de odidi
okay we go say o ya me
because I say odidi o mi kasa ye na no come here na atimi kasa o di kasa na ma
all right thank you for your time
let the majority